Hello and welcome to the TheBeanCast episode 16. I am your host, TheBeanBandit 16. What? Did that joke get to you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Real
I
knee
like that.
slapper there, Bean.
Yeah.
I had to go for it. Low hanging fruit, you know.
Yeah.
Today
Yeah.
we're joined by Kaio,
Hello.
also known as
Kyle.
I don't know his ad on Twitter, but yeah,
At
SuperKenKaio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Tell us the origin of
He's here.
SuperKenKaio.
Okay,
today.
so
because Kunno
I
sucks.
had an original YouTube account that was called DBZ episodes underscore, where I uploaded.
Whoa.
I haven't heard of this.
I uploaded episodes of Dragon Ball Z because I did not have a good way to watch them. So if I uploaded them on YouTube, easy access.
Wait, were they the dove?
Yes.
Of course
Nice.
Of course it was.
Yes.
How did you even get them?
With
If you already had
from,
them,
like,
why'd you have to
I'm pretty-
upload them to watch
Was
them?
it
But, like-
DBZ.TV?
No, it was like
Oh, that was a
DBZ
classic.
episodes. Watch DBZepisodes.org.
Oh, I knew that one too. Yeah.
.org.
All these
An
classics.
organization.
Yeah, but like if I wanted to watch it on mobile or something, not.
So you downloaded them and uploaded them to YouTube so you
Yeah,
could watch
So you
them.
can watch Dragon Ball Z dubbed anywhere.
Yeah. But the issue
You didn't
was,
think just to like download
I-
them on your phone?
no, because I didn't want to download stuff on my dad's phone or something.
Oh. Wait, so
So-
you're using your dad's phone to upload them?
No, I was using a dad's laptop.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, no, I recorded them, but then
A
I
lot
lost the recording software, and then I couldn't find a good one, because like another one I found, it just like recorded the mic. I didn't want to hear myself. Oh, I watch a DBZ episode.
Kaio's
yeah.
live reaction to TV's. Whoa.
Breathing, jerking off to Dragon Ball Z.
So yeah, I tried doing that, but then I was like, but after one episode, I was like, oh, this is too much work, so I just stopped. Well, no, actually, no, I did
Nice.
upload one like
What-
6 months later.
It's not
That's the extent of that channel.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, I don't think this is exactly a good name to have.
You're-
So I was like, And then I saw like a clip of like what's it called, the Goku versus Pycon, and in that Goku goes SuperKenKaio Ken. But then I was like, what if I switched the Kaio into Ken?
I still can't believe I
Yeah,
only
well,
realized
yeah.
that like this year. I've known you for like 3
Yeah.
years at this point.
Yeah,
can't-
yeah.
I can't believe that Kyle still calls you Ken.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like
weird.
we're playing Smash sometimes, and he's like, Ken.
I kind of like that.
I
Yeah, that's funny.
can't say I'm a fan.
Ah.
Then again,
Kyle-
But you are a fan of Kyle.
Kyle is great. I love
Uh,
Kyle.
Yeah.
No, I just accepted that one.
Yeah.
That's not even his name, right? It just
Nope.
works really well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Kind of just.
Yeah, I just said it
It's
once
kind
when
of
I was
fun to
drunk
say.
and it stuck.
Yeah.
Said it
Yeah.
once. Not like you
Kyle.
kept saying it.
Were you there in that
Kyle,
VCAC?
Yes, I
Everyone
was. You,
was.
you,
The
were,
Actimel
you were
one.
like, is that Kyle?
I have that on video,
Yeah.
I think. 'cause
And,
I have the Actimel
and
throwing.
nobody knew who you were talking about until
Yeah.
no one realized you were talking about.
Wait, no, I knew. No, I knew what he was talking about because like I brought it up like one time before, and then he was like, Kyle,
Yeah, that was great.
and then it just stuck, I guess.
Yeah, it did.
It's
Oh.
fun to have names you can use like interchangeably like that.
Yeah.
Like Emin, I'll call him Emin or E-Man. I'll never know which one I'll use.
E-Man.
It's fun to
I
just
always
change it
call
up.
it E-Man.
Yeah. I like having the option.
Or
Yeah, no, right?
Jamie. He has Jimmy, Johnny, James,
Jotaro.
Jotaro,
Jarul.
Jonathan,
Just about anything.
John. Yeah.
Hey, Bean,
Jojo.
Bean,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I love how you worked in a JoJo reference right
Thanks for that, Santi. He's referencing like a 2017 tweet of mine.
Uh,
It's
sure
just crazy how retarded I
2017
used to
being-
be. I don't know how I changed so much in a short span of time.
Alcohol.
Yeah, that's what fixed
Yeah.
me.
Alcoholism.
Oh man.
I kind of miss Bean from 2017 because I know he would have retweeted that really shitty tweet I made.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which
The one I
Uh,
made.
There's so many to pick from.
I think 2017
the
Bean had you permanently muted.
Who?
You.
Oh, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I remember that actually.
Out of fear.
What,
Out
was
of
it because he
fear.
was like on his porn shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
People
scary
still have
time.
my retweets turned off.
I think I
even
do,
though I
actually.
haven't retweeted. I haven't retweeted porn in like months.
I don't want to risk
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All
Anyway.
I retweeted is some excellent art now.
Fellas, we forgot about the most important accomplishment of SuperKenKaio's young life.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
SuperKenKaio on his official YouTube channel, SuperKenKaio, has this video called John Cena.
Wait, no,
and
no,
it's
okay,
just
no.
a cinematic masterpiece.
No, it's called Why You Always Dot Dot Dot. 'Cause
Why
that's
you
the,
always dot dot dot. Okay, alright. Yeah, I
you know,
recommend
it adds to
everybody.
the mystery of the video.
It does.
It's a brilliant
You
title.
know,
Yeah.
Why you
really
always
intrigues you.
into watching
And
it, yeah.
and then you watch it, and like you see, the guy, and he's like, "Why the fuck you?" And you know it's coming next. You've seen it 1,000 times. You're about to dismiss it, and then you hear it. You hear John Cena,
You just
and then you're
spoiled
like,
it.
and
Yeah,
you
the fans
just,
were eagerly waiting
and
for content.
it's wonderful.
Anyway,
Brilliant
along with
video for
that,
sure.
he also has other videos, like geek dump scenes under the sea.
Yeah, I have a lot of geekdom videos.
Are you still a mod in Dragon Ball Nation's chat?
Maybe he hasn't like done anything on YouTube for like years at this point, so I don't know.
Really?
I see.
Has he not?
I'm still followed by him on Twitter and geekdom
Nice.
too.
Yeah, I'm following my
Nice.
geek dump, which is weird because I retweet like a lot of tweets that like
You
are, like,
shit on
geek
him
dumb as shit.
constantly. What?
Yeah, geek dump
Yeah,
still
you're an
follows me.
avid
Right?
Perfection fan.
Yeah, and I like constantly tweet like, "Yo, Perfection's so cool," which is geek dump's mortal enemy.
Did I ever
love
tell you
how-
guys about like my old YouTube history? Like I know you guys know like the gacha games and stuff, but before that,
Those college movies, I still remember them.
like okay, so when I was
I'll
like
take it.
10, I used to do facecam videos playing like Happy Wheels,
No.
playing
Oh,
Omegle,
Oh
no.
my god.
playing
I remember that.
Akinator, I
Or
think.
Omegle, oops.
Omegle
I
was a
hate saying it that
classic.
way.
I'm pretty sure one time there was just a cock and I didn't realize what it was.
Yikes.
That sounds really good. That sounds really
There
good.
was like a sweet taste test or something like that. It was a bad time. And I had like a proper like fucking guinea pig face back then. It was disgusting.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you show us those videos?
I don't think I have them anywhere. I might be able to find my old laptop and dig them
No
up.
way.
Of
There's
course,
no
there was
way
like
those are
Minecraft
lost.
Hunger Games and stuff too. But
Oh yeah.
If you find
We
that,
need
you
those.
need to upload. You need
Okay,
to upload
well,
this.
I think I still have the laptop, but I think it might have like a fucked screen, so I might be able to
Yeah.
extract them somehow. But I don't think
That'd
I
be
want
cool.
those to see the light of day. To be honest, they were
I
not
mean, they
great
have at
things.
this point.
Like,
I mean,
have I ever shown you a picture of what I used to look like as a kid?
No.
I might have to grab one then
Well,
because it was not good.
I think maybe at one point you did. No, maybe
No.
not. I don't know.
I might remember.
I'll see if I can find one on my Facebook.
No, I'm
You
not.
know?
Maybe I'm thinking of you actually.
Maybe
You were
I've
the
never
you
seen a
were
picture
the
of
really
you as a
you were
kid.
really the tubby one, right? You were like the tubby loser.
Yeah,
Shut
and
up.
I had a sweater.
Not really. Not
Hey,
when I was
see,
like
I've
really
been
young.
seeing that.
I used to be
Okay.
pretty skinny when I was a kid.
So that so
Yeah.
I didn't see you. Yeah, I'm thinking of Ace.
AC, show me.
You see, I would, but like I don't have that picture on my phone anymore because I
Damn.
deleted it because of
Wait, you have a picture of
gross.
him as a kid?
AC
yeah.
has a picture of himself as a kid. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one will do. I don't know if I want to show this on the podcast though. I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay.
This was I was wearing a shirt of example. This.
Oh, God.
You guys
God.
get obsessed. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not a
jeez.
great look. I had braces too.
Oh, I can't.
You look kind of scary
Hold
for
up.
some reason.
This was
kinda
2013, so I'd have been
Hold
12
up,
here.
hold up, Bean. You kind of look like motherfucker Mike from
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
You
Mac
kind of look like
Matei?
motherfucker. Yeah, he kind of looks like Matt Pate.
Wait, let me find a picture of him.
Let me post a picture of Mike Matei.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of
Apparently-
looks like Gibby. Gibby from
Yeah, yeah, I was thinking that. He kind of has like the hair.
Let me see if I can find another one.
Wait.
I love how like the podcast viewers can't see any of this, so they have no idea what we're
I
talking
mean, I
about.
could put it on screen. I just don't think it's a good idea. Oh god, my old Facebook posts. So I'll show this picture. I put a picture of of a bent headphone jack, and I just captioned it. This could be a problem. ... Look at that.
I love
God.
your.
No.
I love Young Bean captions, dude. Like, admit it, you've tried.
Shut
You
up.
can't deny.
Shut up. God, I was so bad.
I mean,
We were all that
we were all
bad.
bad. We were all bad.
No, I think I was the worst.
No, you don't understand. Atro was out here, at like some point in his childhood, and like he just decided that his lips were too big, so he just like
Wait, what?
lips inside of his mouth and made a stupid face all year, and he just wouldn't drop it, even when some girl like asked him doing this.
No, it wasn't just
he-
some girl. Even multiple people asked me what was I doing. Like, why was I doing that?
Wait, what were you doing?
He was making.
So,
he was
like,
sucking
take
in
your
his
lips. And just put them inside. Just put them inside your mouth on your teeth. Just do that. That's what I did.
You were just
for
walking around like
the
that.
entire school year. Yeah.
Wait, why?
I thought my lips were too big. I thought I was a freak, so I just tried them shits.
Oh god.
I thought that was what normal people looked like.
Wait,
That's
when was
funny.
this?
I can't remember when it was. It was just he was a little boy.
Oh my
Actually, I
god.
think
With
I-
this meme I
I
posted in
think I had a-
2013.
I think I had a similar experience with that one, Astro. You just brought up like.
If I choose you over sleep, you better feel fucking special.
God.
That's a Bean 2017 tweet, and you know it.
True.
You can't deny.
I mean, I wouldn't have used the fucking impact one like that. Oh god.
Hey, Astro.
That
What you call it? You just brought up like repressed memories I had of middle school.
Don't tell me you did the same shit.
Not necessarily, but it does involve my lips. I was like in line, right, waiting to like waiting to go to class, right, in sixth grade or something, right, and a girl like turns around and looks at me, right, and I'm like, and she's like, "You have pretty big lips," and I just started crying. That made me cry for some reason. I broke down because of that. That was pretty awful. I repressed that memory until now. Ah, man.
That's good.
Oh, this is
Bean.
going to weird places.
You should have You should have
What happened to your headphone jack, Bean?
Huh?
on your lip.
What happened to your headphone?
I don't know
jack?
how it broke, but it just like bent, yeah.
Who were you showing that your headphone jack was broken?
I just posted it on
You're trying to-
Facebook.
You're just
Wait a
like,
second.
yeah, I was about to record my podcast just to find this. What the fuck? I hate my brother.
Oh man.
No, that's Astro's Facebook.
Oh,
I
man.
never had a
Actually, like-
Facebook.
I should see if I can dig up those old videos though. That would be
False.
so
Yeah,
crazy.
true.
Yeah, that's
You do
not
have
true,
a
Astro.
Facebook.
You do have a Facebook. You just
Why'd
don't
you
use
both say that?
I
I
think
made
my
that- I
Facebook's
made that,
public
like,
actually, so
Oh wait,
like a year ago.
What's
It's
the
like
the
I
mic
only
or
used
whatever?
it to
Hmm?
shit.
I'd never post on it though. I just update my profile picture every now and then.
Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Montalban.
What you go?
Montalban.
Monka Bing.
What's that?
That's Rit's name on Discord right now. I was just reading.
Oh,
No, whatever.
That's weird. Why would you say that randomly?
No,
Because I'm looking at
was-
Pola.
yeah. Speaking
You're
of
supposed to
Facebook, it's
whatever,
like
whatever.
so you guys know I'm going to uni soon, right? So I've got the
Yeah.
accommodation thing like confirmed, and there's this group I can join where I can find my roommates and talk to them, but it's on Facebook, and I really don't want to
Nice.
do that on Facebook because they're gonna see like all of this bad old shit I have on my profile for one.
Just
And-
make a new Facebook.
I don't want to go through the time to clean that up.
Just make a new
Then
one.
make a new one.
I guess I could, but that's tedious. And even still, I feel like talking to someone for the first time over Facebook, like, how do you make a good first impression on that?
Hi, I'm the
Yeah.
Bean Bandit. I
Yeah,
enjoy-
check out my podcast.
The Bean Bandit 16, the host of the BeanCast.
Yeah. And I'm really fucking important.
you-
Over 1,000 followers on Twitter.com.
Oh yeah,
And
I
I
have
stream
been important.
Soul Silver, Pokemon Soul Silver.
Yeah,
I
what's up, guys? I'm a Pokemon streamer, podcast host.
fellas. I finally got to hear Atcher clear his throat not once, but 3 times the other day, and it is the most vile thing I've ever heard.
It's like I have to work back to it, I guess. I'm not at
What
my
does that
prime yet.
mean?
I guess there's levels to it. I don't know. No one really knows much about this. This is kind of like an experiment. For now.
What are you
No.
saying?
It's like
What has this
I
got
gotta
to do with
develop
clearing your
it.
throat?
because I had a really good throat clear at one point, but apparently it's not so great anymore. So
No,
it's
so
like I
past your
guess I have to
prime.
work back towards it.
No, okay. Just to give you guys an idea, right? When Astro said he had like a good throat clearing, I thought it was like something like like that, you know? This man goes like,
no, it was like yeah, it was like that the first time I heard it, but it sounded really cool. Like anyone hearing that would be like, damn, that sounds pretty cool. But you
No.
didn't say that, so apparently it's not the same anymore.
Do you aspire to be like a trucker that just spits on the road or something?
No, it sounded really good. Like you don't understand.
I'm sure
It
they
sounded
think it
really
sounds good too.
No, I mean, like, I heard it. The audio came back to me immediately through Parsec, and it sounded good as fuck. Like, it was one of the coolest noises I've ever heard in my
Have
life.
you had anyone agree with you on this though?
It's the only time I heard
no,
is the thing. I've only heard it
nobody.
that one time. I don't have much to go off of.
He literally he tried to confirm it with us like a few months ago, I think, and like everyone was like, "No, you smell like shit," and then he's like, "Nope, no, I won't buy it." You know, I'm
It's because this is
confident in this
apparently
one.
something that I have to try to figure out how to do again.
you know, you make me feel really bad that VC, by the way, Atro.
What? I don't even remember what I did. Or what happened?
Because like right after you did it, you were like, "How was that? Was that good?" Like you were like so hopeful. And I just had to tell you no, that just sounded gross. And then you
The
got so
truth is better.
depressed.
I need to know where I'm at, so I can get to where I once was.
Yeah, it's a learning experience.
Oh, man.
So you like
wait,
purposely
wait.
clearing your throat in efforts to come back to that ideal?
Eventually,
Okay.
it's all in the
So you're
trade.
training it up, yeah.
But as to why Kaio is even here in the first place,
Did we
You
talk
know,
about that?
No.
Okay, so essentially what
No.
happened was, Santi and I, we were like, "Hey, let's play Smash," and then we were like, "Hey, what if we host an arena that says try to get into the BeanCast?
what are you
And
talking about?
if you win, you get to enter the
I
BeanCast."
didn't think
Basically,
that was an
right?
actual. I thought that was just a joke.
Basically.
No,
just,
that's
like,
how
shitting
AC
on
got
Al.
in.
Yeah, that's exactly how I
indeed
got it.
AC
Oh.
got it.
Yeah, I thought you were like just shitting on Al or something.
No.
No, that was
Well,
a
but
real
I
thing.
thought We brought Kaio because
Yeah, that's what we tell
Kaio
you.
everything.
Yeah, that's what we told you because you're an idiot.
Why?
Because
Because
we
you'd
know
just be
if
like, no.
yeah, you'd react the same way you reacted to me when I showed you. You're like,
Oh.
ugh, now that I see his presence, I'm disgusted. Get him out of here.
What?
Atro hates guests.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel like listening to you.
Basically, Kaio, you got in because Monka Bane.
Oh,
At the
okay.
end of the day.
Anyway, the
Okay,
segue that Atro was trying to make is that I went to America this summer, and yeah, I stayed down in California, and I met up with these two guys, Kaio and Santi, and Rick.
And
who
Rick,
isn't here.
but nobody cares about Rick.
That's mean. We care about you, Rick.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We sincerely don't.
I
In fact,
care about
we
you,
spent
Rick.
several minutes prior to this podcast being recorded making fun of you for being a simp.
And the whole time I was like, oh, I feel bad for Rick though.
No, you were not.
I've
No,
recorded it.
not-
I can play back that
not
footage.
this. I
Well,
don't believe you.
Bean,
You don't
Bring out
believe
the
me.
Carfax, dude.
Bean,
I don't
Bean,
remember
I am
that
the
ever
one with the
coming out
Carfax.
anyone's lips.
Bean.
I let Rick
Bean,
stay in
feeling
my
bad-
house that I was renting.
Bean, feeling bad for Rick. It's kind of like you're shitting on Rick's ideals because he is proud of the man he is.
Yeah, I
You're
guess he does kind of
telling
accept
Rick-
it, but
No, he is as bold and proud. So to be, oh, I feel so bad for you, Rick. You're kind of just shitting all.
no,
over
I feel bad because you guys are
Very
shitting on
shitting
him.
on
And I will not.
I don't feel bad because of what he's doing. I feel bad because of you guys.
I love Rick though. Oh, man.
So
He's been
America.
sending me lyrics. He's been sending me lyrics of it, like the album.
It was like
They're
album
really-
he's
Yeah, they're really good. Really good shit.
What we're shitting on Rick for, though?
Oh, so like he was like, you know, making a tweet that said,
Wait,
you know, this.
Wait! Don't answer that question. Natural was.
Wait, Atro, you were there?
Yeah.
What?
No, I think that was
You
before
were
he
there.
joined.
No,
What are you
before
talking
he
about?
joined was something else.
Oh.
Oh, that's what are you talking about?
You
Doesn't
know the
matter.
legendary tweets Rick made?
That's what I thought Bean was
Like-
shitting on Rick.
What?
No,
No,
when I
I'm the one
said-
defending Rick. What?
I said me. What are you talking about?
Huh?
I was the one person who wasn't shitting on Rick.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Continue.
Before the pod,
I
before
hate
after got
you
there,
so
we
much.
were talking about what was it? So, and how Etzel got me to download Crash Team Racing for $40, but he won't fork over $4 for PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
What? It. What?
Why are you so flabbergasted right now?
What happened?
So basically,
so-
right? Etzel was like, "Hey, you know, Crash Team Racing, that will definitely be a thing. Get
So-
Crash Team Racing." And then I'm like, "No, it's not gonna be a thing. I fear that it'll, you know, we play it once and it's game over, you know." And Etzel's like, "That's never gonna happen." And then like,
I love it when he
you know,
does
like,
that.
crash,
That's
Crash,
exactly what
crash.
happened.
crash for like a week straight, and then eventually I made the foolish decision to cave, and I got Crash Team Racing, spent $40 on it, and then
Yeah,
you know we played
three of
Crash
us
Team
wasted
Racing,
$40
a single-
pretty much.
Yeah.
But
It was
anyhow, back
$40.
to,
Yes,
Yeah.
it's $40.
Jesus.
And do you want to know the funniest thing about all of this? Throughout that entire week of, you know, Santi deliberating on whether he should buy it or not, now I was right next to him, you know, playing Smash, telling him that if he does this, it's going to be a one-time thing, and he's going to regret it.
AC,
know.
the one that sees through all.
I kept telling him this. I kept telling everyone this, and you know what happened? Exactly as I
Exactly what-
predicted.
Yes.
But back to the California trip, I think you were mentioning some about how short Rick was.
Oh yeah, Rich is really short.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
How short is
he's like 5'7".
He kept mentioning it though. He was like, "Oh, you guys are so much taller than me," the whole time.
Yeah.
Even to us when we asked about the trip, that's pretty much all he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like
I mean-
they were giant.
I will say I didn't expect Santi to be the same height as me. I expected him to be taller.
He looks taller, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Yeah, but you guys are like about the same actually.
Yeah.
That being that an intro.
What's that? You're cutting out of it.
I said you died like an inch, but that
Yeah,
pretty much.
probably. Might be
I
the hair
find
though.
it so.
So tall as Kaio.
Oh yeah, Kaio's tall.
Yeah,
Yeah, how are
Easy,
you,
but
tall,
we
Kyle?
understand.
That's
You're
weird.
Asian.
I don't know.
Kaio's like he's shooting off.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. I guess it's just that way. My parents
really
aren't
are
tall or
just-
anything.
You're just Atro. You're what Atro wishes he could be.
What?
You're tall. You're handsome. You have glasses. You didn't smoke weed, so you didn't ruin your brain because of the cannabis.
You have a switch? Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Atro
yeah.
has many switches though, doesn't he? He just doesn't have
Yeah,
Kaio's
yeah.
specific switch. He
Yeah.
wants
Yeah, I
Kaio's
have every
switch.
single
To...
No,
switch in
no, I
the
have a
world.
No,
switch.
no, you don't
I
have
play-
Kaio's switch though.
No,
That's
I
the
have
one
every single
switch you're missing.
Wait, no.
I cloned his Switch so I could have.
He has
his
all the
Switch.
switches, but he doesn't play Smash with us.
Yeah, he can't play Smash with us.
I don't like playing with babies.
Oh yeah, then 1v1 me.
Wait, hold up. Astro, you play games for that cell all the time. We played that cell.
Fucking roasted XL. Never come back on our podcast.
Oh, man. I love interactions with that cell because like it always goes either one or two ways. Ah, that cell's always like he's always like, why are you doing this? Why? You know, those are the two faces. Either he's like, you know, really happy about something, or
He is a man of extremes.
It's like
He's usually a dickhole though. Like 75% of the time.
blue.
You're dying, Santi,
cut
I
out.
think. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe you should reconnect or something.
Like with Bloodborne.
I heard Bloodborne.
Can you hear
Oh,
it?
okay. He's gone. Anyway, when I was in America, I found the people were like really friendly there in comparison to England. Like, people just want to talk to you in the US. And that's like not a thing in England at all. I guess like it might
I
be the
feel like-
service people because they just want tips and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt
but
like
Yeah,
just a
No,
lot
it
more
is the
relaxed.
service
I
people.
feel like it's really because you were a tourist. I don't know. I don't at
Think
least
so?
over here, I never have that sort of shit talking to people.
Yeah, it's because you're a British guy and women find British accents hot.
That is true. But
Yeah.
I kind of see what he's talking about. Like I think
It just seems
for
a lot
me,
more
it's
open,
more
like-
noticeable.
English people
No,
will just like sit in their
Could
corner
also
and
be,
not make eye contact
like a
at all
California thing.
on public transport or whatever. But like everyone's just super chill and open about stuff. I
If
found.
you want to go to a super chill place, go to like the Latin American country. Everyone will treat you like family.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to Mexico and everyone's like, someone else's grandma will be like, "Oh, you're so skinny. Here,"
Mm.
and then she'll like give you food.
I met, there were like so many
That's
cool Uber drivers as well. They just had a cool talk with you. Yeah, that's great.
Don't most
Did
people
it
hate
count-
those guys?
Huh?
Yeah. Didn't you have a bad experience with
Yeah,
Uber?
we-
Like,
Oh yeah,
We
there was
had that
one
one
guy.
guy.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. After we went to like eat, and, like we were just waiting outside, and then we were waiting for so long, but it turns out he was like in the shopping
Yeah,
center
because
or whatever.
usually when I get the Ubers, they just come up to the street and like pull over, and we just get in. But the guy went
do.
behind us in this parking lot, and we didn't see
Yeah.
him there.
And then like you figured out he was like there,
Yeah.
and then
what an ass.
Yeah, we like
And-
went in
no, no.
and he was like, "No, your time's up," and I was like, "What?" Like
Yeah.
it's been like
What?
3 minutes
like-
past the time.
and, like he took your money.
Yeah, he took like half of the price. It was not great.
You can debate
Beat 'em up.
test that, by the way,
Can I?
on the Uber.
You're such
app,
an
yeah.
arsehole about it too, because I was like, oh, I'm here now. Can't you just do it? Because he was literally like stuck. There were cars in front of him. He couldn't move. He had to wait anyway. And he was like, no, the trip's cancelled. Go away.
Yeah.
He was just
No,
such an
no,
arse
you run
about
out
it. Yeah, he was like
What the
screaming
fuck?
at me. It's
Yeah.
not
Yikes.
great.
To
And
be
then,
fair, that might be karma for us dining and dash.
oh, that's true.
Wait,
You need to
what?
tell that story.
I know. Oh man.
So basically, we were like really excited to get Korean barbecue, me, Kaio, and Santi. So we googled all these places. We found one that, according to Google, had a half-an-hour wait time.
No, I thought
So-
it was 15 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
No,
So
like
we-
no, and then the other one we checked was 30 minutes. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the one I personally called the restaurant for.
So then we paid
Yeah,
like
the
what,
30-minute wait.
$15-$20 for an Uber down there. We got there. We looked at the queue. It was like fucking sprawling onto the street. We walk in. How long did
Yeah.
they say the wait was? They said it was like 2 hours.
An
didn't
hour?
they?
An hour.
An hour and
Yeah.
a half or something.
Something
Yeah.
crazy like that.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go to that place. We saw another Korean barbecue place, like a couple doors down. And we looked at the
Yeah,
reviews
right
and it
next
was
to it.
like, hey, that's got pretty good reviews, let's try it out. So we walk in, sit
It'll,
down and
like-
everything. There's like these
Yeah,
Asian
and then the
ladies
woman-
that give us like
Yeah, and this-
water and
Yeah, it, like sets up the plates, like tea, like sides, like the
Alcohol.
sauces. Yeah, everything.
yeah, it was
basically.
really nice. And they had like these plastic spoons in this packet that we opened.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then she gave us the menus, and then we opened them, and the first thing we see was like $79.99 for a plate of the like beef.
Yeah.
No, $69.99. Yeah.
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 And that was
It
just
was
for
like
a
the
normal
priciest thing we
main.
ever saw. Yeah. And then like I just looked at TheBeanCaio and like I'm just like, let's bail. And then and so we left.
Yeah, we just speed walked out of there. I could tell they were watching us as well. There was like this old Asian lady just staring us down as we walked
We
out.
left and we walked down to the pho shop and we
Yeah.
got
The Viet-
Vietnamese food.
yeah, and the whole thing came up to like under $50.
Yeah, and that was with a
Yeah,
starter.
for all three of us. Yeah.
I feel like you guys are kind of like poor because like
Thanks.
you know, I'll have you know, when I went to fucking Florida, I went to Miami, Florida for vacation like 2 years ago. Like we went to this restaurant that was having a party. And so, I see the menu and like I hate everything on the menu except this one thing that costs like $100. And so I'm like, hey mom,
Don't tell
give
me.
me this. And then, she's like, okay, no. And then my grandma's like, oh, come on. And then, like, she buys me the food. And, it gets over here, and it's just a big bowl of shrimp and spicy rice.
You ate
can't
a
even
$100 meal.
Yep.
Wow.
Spoiled little bitch.
It
You
was-
can't-
I mean,
okay,
bear in mind, we
you
didn't have
can't
like adults we was renovating. It was just us, so we had no one to pay for us.
I mean, I had $100 with me on.
Would you have
on
spent
hand.
your
Yeah,
$100 for
but,
that
Where'd you get
meal?
those $100
But, yeah, it
from,
would have
my
been
friend?
$100 just to feed all of us. Basically, like a bowl of rice was $15 there. Just a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
madness.
nuts, man.
I'm pretty sad I didn't get to
I
try
don't
Korean
think the
barbecue
rice
though.
is that good to be $15. I don't imagine that the rice is something crazy special if it's just rice.
Oh, you see what they do is like they let like actual Koreans to like jizz on the rice, give it that extra texture.
Oh, that
Mm.
secret Korean strategy.
Secret
Yeah.
sauce.
Passed down from Genghis Khan himself.
Mm-hmm. Most
I have a
famous
question,
Korean.
Atro.
Don't talk to
It's
me.
like, no, this is a serious question. So like,
No answer.
the only reason why I brought this up, that my story about eating a $100 meal, was because it had been like 2 seconds, and you hadn't brought up that $200 meal that you had on a cruise to Japan one time.
You had
Yo.
a $200 meal?
No.
Wait a minute.
$100.
You need to explain
Stacey
yourself here,
Sibbin.
Astro. What's the reality of the
What?
situation then?
I think the
What
most
did you s-
expensive meal I've ever eaten was like $30.
I gotta agree with Atra. I think that's the most I've spent on a meal also 30.
No. See, Atro's lying because, like, you know, his dad owns like the big boat company. So like sometimes, his dad is like, "Hey, man, we're going on vacation," and Atro's like, "Okay, fine." And because Atro like hates his dad, he resents him for all of the bullshit he puts him through. He just makes
What?
him buy the most expensive food ever during the trip, and that's how Atro got so fat. Really,
You're
just
making Astro look like
milking
that
his
one
mom.
kid from Toy Story. The one that like burned his toys and shit.
That pretty much
No.
is Atro.
No,
That's how
Atro's
Atro
that
cools with his
that kid
body.
from Harry Potter that says he doesn't have enough presents. What's his name? Like fucking Dudley? No, I don't know.
Dudley.
Yeah.
Dudley.
He's like, I
My
asked for
man.
6 presents this birthday.
No. It's no. It was like
This is 2 presents
just
left.
no.
Le-
No.
uh,
It's just like just 11 presents. It's like
Yeah.
No,
last
actually,
year I got 13.
no, I think it was actually like 30 to 32 or some shit.
Something like that.
No, I think that was
Yeah,
you.
but that's you.
Yeah, that's exactly him. Like
Astra's the kind of asshole, right? That somebody brings someone else a birthday date, and Astra's the first one to start eating it.
I can see that.
He's just
Oh, because I'm fat.
yes.
Just suits you.
No, I was making another Harry Potter reference because that's what happened in Harry Potter. Remember, Hagrid brings Harry a birthday cake,
Oh,
and Dudley just starts Dudley just
No.
starts eating it there.
Yeah.
We did. I didn't know this, and yet I still believed you. That was Atro.
Me too.
What does that mean? It's not like he took that from an actual moment that I did. Like,
I know it's like, like he said that because Dudley. We already heard him say Dudley. Like since we didn't know that was something Dudley did, we just assumed that that's something Atro would do. It just kind of
Yeah.
proves the point,
well, no, it's just kind of like whatever fat type of asshole shit that you can say I do. Everyone's gonna say like, yeah, he do that. Doesn't really
Well, no.
matter.
To
It's
be
Dudley.
fair, Atra, you have done like some shit, Like,
What?
There,
Like
there was
what?
that. You personally bullied your own teacher out of her own school.
Wait, what?
I mean, I guess
What happened
Yeah,
there?
explain this, please.
this is a story I've been told like 5 times now. I'll give you the. I mean, unless someone else wants to take it, I'll give you the short of.
All right. So basically, Astro, right? He's like, I'm grade A student. I'm the best. Teacher gives him like a B on a test. Astro gets
First B of
furious,
my
right?
life.
Yeah. And the teacher has a suggestion box, for the students, to write cute
Oh,
little notes or
God.
whatever. And Astro goes in there and basically cyberbullies her, saying like, "You are the worst teacher ever. You should get fired. I hate you." Blah 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 blah.
Suggest you fucking change my grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the suggestion box meant for like, hey, we should get a tissue box in the class and tell him to kill herself and shit.
Is it anonymous too?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean,
God.
it wasn't anonymous.
Yeah.
One kid, one handwriting, put 1,000 notes in that box.
I just imagine you at home. It's like you got a fucking Death Note, just scribbling all these notes out to bring them into
This
school
was
the
in
next day.
The same day I got that test back.
Oh, you wrote them in class and then put them in.
Immediately after I got my grade, yeah.
That's
Must have
what
seen you
happened.
doing it then. Oh, that's funny.
So then
But-
the
but
teacher
you know-
just like what?
No.
But
But Atro didn't get away with it. The teacher caught him and pulled him to the side. And he's like, "Why would you do this?" And Atro just started bawling. He started crying.
Yeah, she started crying. I started crying. It was a mess. It was a big mess. And
Yeah.
then next week she left the school.
Oh
She-
my God.
She moved to another school,
That's insane.
and that was the end of that.
Zero respect for authority.
Atro
Always a
really
rebel,
is
baby.
Dennis the Menace.
Yes.
I could see you being like a super hyperactive little kid when you were younger.
I was weird as fuck. Yeah, I was weird, really weird.
Yeah.
I can just picture Astro like sitting on the playground eating like buds and dirt.
No, I wasn't like that, but I did some weird shit. Like I'd make a lot of noises. That was my thing. I made noises and I ran around weird. I kind of just didn't say
You
it,
were
really.
Naruto running.
No,
Well,
I wasn't.
You know,
It was
I was the exact same way.
weird.
I think that's just shit.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but I was like, this is like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade shit.
No. No. The weirdest thing I ever did in like elementary school was right one day, I ate some bad food and I got like diarrhea from it, right? And like I shat my pants, in class.
Yikes.
And so I just like said, "May I be excused, please, ma'am? I need to go use the restroom." Trying to pretend I didn't
Oh my
shit
god.
my pants.
Yucky.
So I walked to the restroom, still walking normally, I didn't want anyone to catch on to the fact I shit my
Ew.
pants, And
You
I
just
made
like
sure
diarrhea sloshing around.
Don't say that, Jesus Christ. I don't need that mental image.
And
It was like
I
running
got
down your
to
legs.
the bathroom.
Shit.
Oh my
I
god,
got
you're
to the
disgusting. I
It's
can't.
like
I
choking
got to the
down.
bathroom, right? And like I made sure no one was there. I closed the bathroom. I locked it, even though it was a private restroom, I locked it, right? And I started getting down to the hiding the evidence,
Oh god, I can't listen to
took
this.
off, I took off everything, I took off my underwear. I threw my underwear in the garbage, and then I threw a bunch of paper towels in the garbage too. And then I took out the garbage bag and put a new garbage bag in.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
thorough
How'd
as
you get
hell.
another garbage bag?
They had like that little thing right there, so like the janitor, had
Oh,
easy
okay.
access to it or whatever. I did all that, I took a wet paper towel and started cleaning myself, cleaning myself off, and then after that, I got, redressed, I put my pants back on because luckily, they didn't get any duty, and then I just took, the bag, the candy with the article.
You died.
Oh. And then I ran all the way to the dumpster, right? Because there's a dumpster, right? And I had to climb a fence, in order to like get to it because it was locked, And so I had to throw it in the dumpster, And that's how I disposed of the evidence, right?
You're really on
I
a
was
mission with
really,
this shit.
I was scared, I was a kid, I didn't want anyone to know I shat my pants, who would want that?
You really fought it through.
Yeah, I was basically throwing away a corpse, and that's how I acted, I got really scared that somebody was gonna look at inside the dumps, see like my shitty underwear, and then like do a DNA search for it just to find out who it was. I was terrified for weeks about that, like oh shit, So anytime someone like I didn't know would say my name, I would just like oh what, I got really fucking terrified, like I was about to go to jail and shit.
That's
should've-
funny.
You should have been born in Japan. That way you could throw it in the incinerator.
Oh, dude, I would have 100% thrown it in the incinerator. I was basically, it was basically like a Danganronpa case. Like I just committed the first murder, right? I would have gotten caught if anyone did any real investigating, but like
Just
no one
bluffed
did.
your way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, that may have been pretty embarrassing, but at least you didn't get made fun of for shitting your pants in the middle of class.
No, I didn't. One girl pointed out that I smelled kind of funny, and so like my first resort was say, "Oh, I just farted." Like,
Smooth.
Good shit.
You
Good
know-
shit.
But the thing is, like, I actually, this is a tale as old as time. Like, when I was in like kindergarten, I had like a stomach virus that caused me to have explosive diarrhea whenever I ate.
right.
So like, I'm sitting in class, unaware of this because this is the first day that virus is active. I ate a ton of food, because I'm a kid. And then I'm just sitting there and class is going on, and then I have this loud diarrhea.
Oh no.
Why are
That's
these all
just the
fucking
worst.
shit stories?
I hate diarrhea.
You've never
And
had
so-
the stomach virus Bean Bandit scene?
I have, but I'm not willing to talk about it. It's disgusting.
Diarrhea is just so yuck.
Yeah, it's bad.
and then
It smells
I'm
like
not
red.
chilling. I'm not chilling at all. I just shat my pants, and the whole class knows about it. Unlike you, I didn't have the benefit of being able to
Oh, that's
like
bad.
walk away, and hide the evidence. Everyone in the class knew, and so like I leave for like a week or two, however long the virus lasted. It felt like a long time at least, and and I come back, and the teacher questions me about what type of shit I had when I
What?
shat my pants. Like, was I constipated? Did I have normal shit, or did I have diarrhea? And like, I pointed out, the correct answer. I had diarrhea. It was slimy and gross. And so
Oh,
the teacher like leads the children and to say ew right in front of me about this diarrhea I had in the middle of
What?
class.
Why is he making fun of you with them?
Yikes.
See, the worst part of it is like he's the one who started it. He's the first person to say ew, and then the
Why?
rest of the class followed.
is he like a young teacher or what?
I think he was young. I can't remember how young he was, but he looked like he'd be between 25 and 30.
I
Well,
guess it
around
makes
that
more
age.
sense.
That teacher is why you ended up the way that you are, AC.
How
Yes.
old were you? When was this?
I was in kindergarten, so I was like
Oh,
5,
geez.
4 or 5.
The teacher left a week later.
You didn't
Was
cry,
your
though? Whenever
was
you
your
shat?
teacher Vit Manila?
No, my teacher was not Vic McNiggin. He had a really creepy mustache, like one of those pedophile mustaches.
Yeah, it's
Like the kind of mustache you see on a Hispanic pedophile who's like creeping on children.
yes,
Yeah, everyone
naturally.
knows the classic pedo mustache.
I don't really have any
Yeah,
like
it's a
disgusting
mustache.
stories like these, but I remember when I was in primary school, obviously I was a fucking Dragon Ball Z nerd, and I had this one friend who also liked Dragon Ball, and we used to come up with our own quote unquote techniques that we'd play. Well, one was just like I'd tell him to shut his eyes for 2 seconds and then just sprint like across the playground, and then I'd say instant transmission.
Yeah.
And that kept working in for months.
Diarrhea in the pants.
But then,
I mean,
no.
everyone's
The other
done
one
that.
we made a move called flying kick, where we would take our shoe half off and just
Creative.
flick it up. And one time, we just did it randomly, and it hit these two guys. These two guys were talking, these two friends, and they were like in an argument or something.
Did their bone shatter?
No, and it hit one of them like right in the face, and he fell over because he was on like
Yikes.
this seat or whatever. And then the other guy thought he hit him. He thought he hit
Yikes.
him, and they were like best friends, and they had this massive breakup for like a whole year because
Yikes.
because we just hit them in the face with a shoe and they didn't
Actually,
realize.
That's a turn I didn't expect.
Yeah,
Yikes.
and we had to like
Damn.
stealthily run around and retrieve the shoe without them noticing, but they never noticed.
Yeah, it's
Damn, you
We
guys
just ruined
you,
their
you
lives.
broke a you broke a
You
friendship.
broke a friendship.
Yeah, we like screamed the attack name too when we were doing it. I don't know how they didn't notice.
Well, it's anime logic. If you stream the attack name, you're not actually streaming it.
That's true. It made it that much more powerful.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember in elementary school, I talked about Dragon Ball for 2 days and then I stopped because there was this one popular girl, Ashley, I think her name is, right? She called me Dragon Dork, and that ruined my life.
Oh my god!
That's bad.
So I'm just like, never talking about this again,
That's about the end of it.
Yes.
Honestly,
well,
that's not as bad as how I suffer peer pressure. It's like I was in like 2nd grade or something. I was chilling in school, and then there's this girl who like sat across me, and she was like super pretty, and so I had a crush on her, obviously.
Well, AC has romantic feelings for a woman. You never see that before.
Yeah. That yeah. like I managed to stop being a simp, around like middle school, halfway through middle school. I realized, women suck. All women are snakes. That was when I had my enlightenment. But back then, I was a normal dude. It's like I had a crush on this girl. But the thing is, I was so afraid of being rejected. I would never ever talk about it. And I don't know how she felt back, but I know she at least liked me, like as a person. But then what happened was, someone pointed out the fact that I obviously had a crush, and I was like,
That's the
man,
worst.
no, no, they're
Yeah, I've
going to
been
find
through
out. So do you want to know what? Do you
Me.
want to know? Do you want to know what little second grade year on me? Do you want to know what I do? I'm like,
You
okay.
can't.
In order
She
to
farts and
divert
stuff.
their attention, in order to divert their attention from the fact that I have a crush on her, I'm going to bully this girl.
Hell yeah.
What?
So
I
now
knew
she
it.
fucking hates me.
How did you get to that line of thought?
I
It
didn't
is
want
me.
anyone to find out.
Yeah, because finding out that he had a crush on her is the worst possible thing. Anything
Yeah.
else is better.
And that was your first
I
instinct.
don't. Yeah, the next day was the day it started. Immediately, perfect logic, no
I could
hesitation.
see you doing that, Shu. Like planning this out. Like you get home, like tomorrow I'm gonna hate her forever.
Yeah.
Any chance of her liking me at that point had to die.
That's
Like,
crazy.
why would
You were faced with two options: either complete social like ostracizing, or like making the love of your life hate you. You chose wisely.
For sure.
I really can't believe I did that. That makes no. I don't know how that made perfect sense to me at the time.
Yeah, that's an oddity. Man.
We really were shitheads when we were children, huh? We just
Oh.
I guess.
idiot.
I used to have
Oh,
like actual anger
Bean.
issues when I was a kid, which is weird because I'm so chill now.
Same, Bean. I did do that.
Yeah, like some dude was just like, "Hey, you suck," and I would just like flip out and start trying to fight them.
No, you don't.
I remember they
understand.
took away milk from me because they were saying it made me too angry. They gave me orange
Wait,
juice instead.
Milk?
Yeah,
No, you
like the
don't
cartons of milk,
you
they
don't
took it away from me. And I was
No,
really
what?
upset.
My anger issues were much more extreme as a kid. I remember this one kid. I forgot what he said. I just remember how I reacted. I went back to my house. I grabbed this baseball bat, and then I
What the
went
hell?
back to the playground, and I started smashing it
What?
Jesus.
in a war cry of intimidation.
You really with the
Oh,
shits.
So what happened to the kid after?
The kid got scared. He ran off.
I would imagine, yeah.
He
So,
challenged-
understandably so.
He challenged me to a fight, and I delivered. And then he ran off in my mid-battle preparation.
That's pretty tough shit.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I got mad as a kid, I just cried and screamed.
There
I
was
mean-
also that time, where like it wasn't an anger issue, but it was like I was just being weird, right? And like having like this whole fantasy fight inside my head, pretending I was in Dragon Ball Z, right? The PE teacher comes and like taps me on the shoulder, saying it's time to go, to my next class, and then I do the Kamehameha right onto the man's like like I do Kamehameha, and he falls over like in pain. And I got really scared.
Just like Goku used to do it.
Oh wait, you just reminded me. I used to do that. I used to get like a ball in my hands and then do the Kamehameha and like throw it at someone. When I was a kid, that was crazy.
Yeah. I Kamehameha, and then like, he falls over in pain, and I got really scared. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And so I ran off.
Just left the guy there in
I
pain?
just left I left the PE teacher there in pain, Like I didn't want him there, I could always just deny it, Like if I wasn't seeing that stuff. And so I ran away. Back to my class and pretended nothing happened.
I'm certain he didn't want to tell anyone that the fucking kid grabbed his cock. Either. There's a little
Yeah.
secret between you two.
It
Quite
was an
the
embarrassing
secret.
secret. He avoided it naturally. But like,
Yeah, you're too powerful. We didn't want to cross the two again.
of course, you know. Oh man.
Everyone here did that thing with like two pencils where they just have those the pencils fight as if they're like, cool people.
Never
Everyone did that,
I've
right?
never
I
done that.
don't know what
Oh,
that
never
is.
did that.
Yeah.
You
What?
fucking nerd.
Maybe.
Loser.
I did have ruler lightsaber battles though.
For sure, I did the ruler shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so like essentially, when I was a kid, I was like, I didn't have Dragon Ball Z toys because I didn't know those were real. So like, I just did the best I could, and
With
while I
pencils?
wasn't paying attention in class, I used two of my pencils. I just had the tip of the where the lead is and the eraser. I just kept tapping those together as if it, and then in my mind I envisioned this epic Dragon Ball Z battle, and I do this over and over again. But you see, the thing about me is I didn't stop doing that until
You still
8th
do it?
grade.
Oh.
The 8th grade?
Yes, I was doing that up until 8th grade, and like because they were on my classmates were on the cusp of teenage years. All of them, they were annoyed as shit when I did. They were so aggravated by the
Why?
constant tapping. Because like I'm
it that loud?
tapping.
I hated 8th grade.
yeah.
Worst period of my life.
I mean, yeah, I'm tapping the pencils together as quickly as possible, so that I can replicate the flurries of punches and kicks that they did in Dragon Ball Z. I couldn't do it quietly, and like everyone else was trying to focus because everyone else wasn't done their test or whatever
Idiots.
assignment they were given.
Idiots. Simpletons, really.
Yeah. So like, I'm doing this, because I'm done, I'm chilling, I'm free. And I just kept doing it. And I can't believe that I was doing something like that all the way until I was like 13.
The simpler times, eh? When imagination could carry us.
No. 8th grade was by far the worst school year of my life. I hated 8th grade.
Why?
What age is that?
That's
It's like
13.
the time where I was the
That's
most
like
awkward.
13.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the time I was the most awkward, and I got taught for being awkward and stuff like that,
No,
So-
yeah.
I told you guys a story, right, of like when I first watched Bleach, right, and I started drawing Ulquiorra, right? And then I drew Ulquiorra
quite
when he's
remember.
dying. I drew Ulquiorra, right? And like it's the panel where he says "kill me," right? And I'm drawing that out, right? And
Yeah.
this girl
Okay.
looks over my shoulder. Her name was Dulce. She was like one of the cutest girls in the school, right? And she's like, "Hey, Santi, what are you doing?" She was always super nice to me, right? And then she sees that, and she gets really scared for me. She tells the teacher and everything, and then like I get put in with the counselors for like a week straight having sessions, and I'm like, "No, you don't get it. This is a super cool show." It's like-
Have y'all heard
Oh,
of
that's
anime?
funny.
And
This is like-
you had to
it's-
rep Bleach somehow, man.
Yeah.
To that,
No.
yeah, that's some weird dark shit. Like you're just drawing your inner demon saying kill me or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
This is my true self.
That's funny.
Yeah, and that was the worst. Ah, man, I hated that.
I actually had the counselor called in on me for making sexist jokes in sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Yeah.
That was,
Wasn't that like last year
was
for
like-
you?
Yes, it was.
Word. Why didn't you tell us the story before?
Because like, they were scared that I might actually shoot school,
Mm.
For
especially
sexist joke.
because
Especially since you had the podcast called School.
but also
Like the first episode of that was like a week or so before the one in Florida.
no, it was no, you are over exaggerating. It wasn't a week. it wasn't even 5 days. It was 1 day before, 1 day in between that video and the actual school shooting.
I remember I saw like you and Arnold in the Discord. Arnold was like, "I think we should change the name given recent events," and you're like, "Nah, it's fine. Let's just keep it. It's better that way."
Yeah, I remember that too. And then now it's the NSFL podcast after that.
Not safe for life.
Damn, that is some bad luck.
Yeah.
I still hate that I went on that podcast.
Oh, Bean. Well, wait. Speaking of, is the NSA Not Safe for Life podcast Discord still up? AC?
No, I took the thing down a while ago.
Damn it.
Yeah. Damn it.
I think the best moment of that entire podcast was when Adam was in the chat just typing "gay" over and over again.
Yeah.
And so Dodo, while he was talking, he just randomly decided to start reading it off. And then, for some reason, 2018 AC, he's like, I should combat this man. And so I like start screaming "gay" as if I'm firing a machine gun, Like, it has the same rhythm as an AK-47 firing off against the
for the
crowd
school
of people.
shooters podcast.
Yeah. Par for the course, really.
God, sometimes
And
I think
so-
like the old Beancast are bad, and then I remember that podcast.
No, the old Beancast were bad. Bean, do not.
There were some gems in there. You'll see it in the 2-year compilation that I might do if I have time.
They were probably better than whatever the school shooter podcast.
There were
can do.
definitely some fun
Hey.
moments in there.
Remember when Atro showed up late for the first episode?
Yeah. No, and we argued about JoJo with him for like half an hour.
What, like part 4
Yeah.
sucking?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever?
No, he said like
Yeah.
something like that.
You don't mind if
I
I
can't-
slander part
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can't wait to edit those together. It's gonna be
Okay,
great.
guys. Okay,
I'm gonna hate
guys.
listening to
I have one question.
Sure.
Don't mind if I slander part 5.
Go for it.
Uh,
And I put the screenshot of the
Shannon.
tweet on screen as well.
Y'all mind if I slander part 5?
Go for it, AC.
Okay. So like,
Wait, has any of us watched? I mean, who watched part 5 here?
I did.
no, I did.
I have.
I read it
did.
like a year ago, and then I watched it as
It was better than
came
I
out.
remember. I'd say.
Okay.
Pretty
okay.
good.
Okay, so like, first things first. The direction.
Are you actually
And
doing this,
part
AC?
5.
Shut up. Oh wait, no, I thought you were talking about part
You didn't
4.
expect him to actually talk about it?
No, I thought you were talking about the part 4 slant. Okay, yeah, you can talk about that.
He could
About
do that
part
too,
5?
though. Actually, he's watched part
No.
4 too recently.
I mean, I can't slander part 4. Part 4 is perfection. I can't
Pussy.
actually think of a flaw with it. Like, I actually don't have like a concrete flaw with part 4.
Oh yeah, AC, you recorded the crazy noisy bizarre town for my birthday. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I did do that. I am the best friend, aren't I? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a great birthday present.
Oh, AC. Not AC. Atro. Hey, Atro.
I'm listening.
Oh, I've gotten further, by the way, on my personal quest.
What's your personal quest?
You know that Persona video?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. I've gotten further.
What's this?
I'm like, I have like. An
You
hour
know that
left, and then I'll
that
be done.
stupid 5-hour Persona video?
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
you're watching it?
No.
No, Santi is watching, and
Oh,
he's making these little stupid remarks like. He'll be like, Persona 5 seemed to failed here, and then he'd go in the comments, have this go under his thread, and then he'd put the timestamp and said, your video fails here, or some bullshit.
wait. So you're trying to debunk his like entire video, his 5-hour?
Okay, debunk.
If you
Debunk
count
is like,
that a debunk, yeah.
It's generous.
yeah. So basically, right? He said like something like rush mode, like kind of sucks, and then I put the stamp type of it's like I wish I could rush mode through this whole video,
Yeah, he was fucking popping off on the comments, and
You have to
he's
show me that
planning
when
to
you're
go through the
finished.
entire 5-hour video.
Yeah.
It's gonna be legendary.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
Hold.
Okay,
let
I
me-
have a
let me-
question.
What's up?
It's like, do you mind if I steal that idea and like go into Oceana's part 5 review and just like
Fuck yeah, go
do the
for it.
exact same thing?
Go for it. The more the
Oceanus is
merrier, as
cool
they say.
though.
I mean, he made a 1 hour.
Actually,
chill.
doing it with O'Shannis would probably be better because he might actually like react to you.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
take
he'd
his
tweet it
questions, like,
out for
let's-
sure.
Yeah, this guy seems to have ignored like my taunt request.
Once you
He kinda
finish it, I
sucks.
feel like he has to acknowledge it. You're too dedicated.
Also, the thing with me, what I'm not going to like do it like one at a time. I'm just going to watch the video, make all these timestamps and notes, and then post it in one single comment.
No
Okay,
one is
so-
going to read that.
Bean. Just to give you
No.
an idea, right, of like what I'm chatting up. He was talking about how like something in the game undermines like the themes or whatever, and I'm like 2923. I'm gonna undermine these nuts on your face.
Oh, that's so bad.
Man. Then he started talking about how like everyone's problems get magically fixed by mementos. So I'm like 3205, which should magically fix this video by
Is it literally like every 2 minutes?
It's every time his brain
Every time-
fires off, you know.
yeah.
That's so bad.
There-
You should put like a
there's one-
Persona 5
alright.
Abby on too.
Okay. Right. Let's see. Something he said, right? 3547. So I said, wish he warned me not to watch this stupid video. You know? And then immediately after, at like 36, for some reason, I said, you should go on a diet because you sound fat.
Oh man,
Yeah, you're
he's gonna be
demolishing
so
him.
confused.
I'm definitely stealing this for Oceania.
Oh yeah, but
Like-
don't post it all at once. I think it's a lot better like if they're like just going through the video like in real time, you know.
Yeah.
So you want me to like just every time he makes a point about why part 5 is
It
good.
doesn't. It doesn't even need to be a point.
Just
It
when
should
you
just
can
be
make
like
a
he's.
stupid joke.
Yeah, he like says something like, for example, I think he's like part 5 is like demolto. I would have put something like timestamp that. I would have been like, this video is not demolto.
Yeah, see that shit's good. That shit's
Oh man,
what were we talking about?
who
don't know.
knows?
What? 1 hour 8:53. This is one of my favorites. Like, I think he was calling like Mishima a socially inept loser. So I'm like, you're the socially inept.
What if someone does
In
this on
all
our
caps.
podcast now?
In all caps. I would
mean-
commend them, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, can they really get us? I mean, we kind of just
we should make that a competition. Whoever has the best
dispose of
one.
this shit.
You
I
can
don't
shit
think
on
they
the
could jump-
podcast
I
the
don't-
best.
See, I don't think they could compete with me because, like, you know, I'm going through a 5 hour long video. No one has the resolve I do.
Yeah, he's unstoppable.
What could be a prize though? Like they do it in the comment section of this podcast episode, and we
Wait,
reward
what's
them
up?
somehow.
Guest of the podcast.
We make. Oh, we could do that.
Oh,
Whoever has
no,
the
no,
best,
not-
the best
Doing
one.
that shit? No way.
I mean, hey, if they want to be on the podcast.
I feel like
Our
Sean's enough to
45
actually just like
really?
watch half of this shit.
Oh, man.
Give some incentive, you know.
Hey,
Yes.
try to get Maddie, not the bad guy, to partake.
I could. I'm still neutral
Why?
to him. I don't know if he would though.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want
a
to
lot
talk.
of
I
work.
don't
I remember. I remember
either.
when you first started it. He was super. In it.
No, yeah, like second episode of the Beancast, he's like, "Oh, this is a chill podcast or whatever. I'd like to come
It
on
wasn't a show
sometime."
podcast. That
Yeah, I don't know what he said exactly, but
This is a chill podcast, as Dota says the N word.
I should check exactly what he said.
Oh.
And I really wanted to have him on at the time, but we were just so unorganized that we could never do it.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're more organized,
Yeah,
so maybe we.
but
can
now
get
no
him on.
guest, no one wants to be a guest anymore.
Yeah, now that we only pull in like 45 views per episode, that's a
Yeah.
shame.
You know, at this point, I don't even really care. It's fun enough. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, if Manny not the bad guy was on it, maybe he'd like shout us out, and now we'd get like 6 billion fans.
I mean, there are some
about 6
people
billion
interested. I
fans,
know
but,
Ninja Star's interested. I probably shouldn't be talking about this on the podcast, but you know.
yeah, I guess. So.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
Look,
especially after
listen,
I just said I
guys.
don't want to talk to Medi.
Okay, listen, people who want to be guests on the podcast, we hear you. And the thing is, we're also ignoring you.
We're not
Yeah.
ignoring you. We discussed these things. Just let us
No,
know
no.
that you would be aware, and we will consider it.
And
If
then
you're interesting
Ash will
enough.
promptly dismiss you.
Yeah,
Yes.
no hard feelings.
Just a
Except for
cycle thing.
Matcho. Atro definitely has a lot of heart feelings towards guests.
Oh, I found what Messi
Yeah.
said. He said, "Well, if you ever want a guest, I'd be down. Very chill and fun to listen to podcast."
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know if I want him on.
Yeah.
These
I wonder if he still watches them. Actually, that was last year. He can't still watch them, right?
Let's
Wait,
let's
who?
ask him.
Messi. There's no way.
Reggie?
He
Yeah.
should follow you, right? He has to
No, yeah,
follow
he
you.
still
You're-
follows me.
you're-
He's followed me for like a year now, over a year.
Matty,
Train-
not the bad guy.
That was on episode 1. He said that. He commented on episode 1 and said, "I'd be down to come on."
I guess he saw our potential.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, but we probably shouldn't talk about this on the
Yeah,
cast.
definitely
You
not.
know, man,
I
I just thought of a really stupid joke.
Say it.
Don't say it.
Well, I was just like, imagining, Matty gets on the podcast, right? And then he's something really stupid. And then I would be like, you know what? Matty is the bad guy.
To be fair though, I feel like right now we're like in our groove enough to have like a big guest like that, because we can just like accommodate for them. You feel?
I feel.
Like we got
I
a good
feel like-
vibe.
I suppose so.
I feel
I
like
don't
if
think it would
Matty
be
not
like
the bad
disruptive
guy,
if we had someone like that. I think we'd manage.
I feel like if Manny not the bad guy got on this podcast, I would ask, Bean for all of the plot details of part 6, and then just vehemently defended
We
while
just
he's
all
here.
tell you to shut up.
Yeah.
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 That's how
Oh,
it usually
PewDiePie.
goes. Me too.
What you want Nazis on our thing?
Atro, what you want is Unreal.
A neo-Nazi?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys should get perfection on.
We can actually do that.
That's a pipe.
we?
No, that's a
You know-
pipe dream, dude.
We haven't talked
Perfection
about
is
a single
too good
one
for
of the
us.
topics.
That's true. We should talk about the topics.
Actually, We talked about the vacation.
Spider-Man split from the MCU.
Oh yeah, so basically, right? Disney was like, I want more money, and Sony
Yeah,
was
they were
like,
like,
no,
Like
you're
50%,
being
wasn't it?
unreasonable.
yeah,
Yeah,
like okay,
it was going.
like the original deal, like for the first contract was 95 and 5%. Like Disney gets 5%.
Well, no,
but-
you're leaving
Make-
that. So the original contract was like Sony gets like 95%, while Disney gets 5% of like the movie stuff. But Disney has like 100% of the merchandising, which is
Oh,
like
yeah.
where money comes from, And so like Disney now wants also 50%
from
of
what they
the-
make the movies.
Yeah.
They don't help with the movies at all, do they?
No,
Sony
they-
funded most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all funded by Sony, but they have like a lot of creative control in it. It's just that
Yeah.
Sony gets the final say in all of the creative decisions.
Right. So,
But the thing about the advertisement rights is that not only did they do they get like all of that, but they had all of that before they were partnered with Sony, because around the time Sony Spectacular Spider-Man got canceled, Sony was going bankrupt, and so they needed to sell some stuff in order to not go bankrupt. And so one of those things that they sold were all of the merchandise and television rights to Spider-Man to Disney. So that's why they get all of the money, even if Sony like just left and was chilling. Marvel would still get all of the merchandise rights and could just plaster their movie character onto a box and then sell a toy of it, and they get to make all the profits from it. They don't have to do anything for the merchandise rights since they own it already.
Yeah. When I first heard this news, I was just like, "There's no way that's actually going through." But now it looks pretty certain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, there's
well,
been a
I
lot
heard
of-
some people
I
say
didn't
like
expect it to stay
Like,
so
didn't
easy.
they're
Kevin Feige confirm it or something?
Wait,
Like-
is that how you say? Is that how you say his name, Kevin?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kevin Feige.
yeah.
I
That's how
always-
everyone says his name.
I always said it, Kevin Feige.
thought-
Feige.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's Kevin Feige. You know,
Pretty cool name.
Feige. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like he's gonna give you, gonna attach that Feige right now. Just watch.
God. It's kind of.
I remember.
It's just really awkward though. Like,
Yeah, like if they try to like they're still gonna use Tom Holland and stuff, so
so they're
They
just gonna
tried making a
pretend the
movie.
MCU doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's
It'd
kind
be-
of like, you
Ah,
know,
it's just
when
sad.
AC and it's kind of like when AC and Atro split up, you know, and then like they pretend each other doesn't.
Yeah,
exist,
exactly
Right?
like
They have so
that.
much history, you know.
For the MCU, it's probably gonna be fine because he's just kind of like a low tier guy, but
He was gonna be
Like-
like the big guy though, wasn't he?
Yeah,
It's kind of sad.
But-
that was the big plan.
Who are we fucking left with? Captain Marvel.
Who-
oh, I know, yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
but
Black Panther, I
like
guess.
Kevin Feige said, we knew we had limited time with Spider-Man, so we tried to tell the best, like the complete story, but then like they kind of had
Far
the
From
end
Home
credit
has a
scene,
clip over.
like the biggest cliffhanger ever. So like,
Yeah. That's disappointing that we won't get to see like
Mm,
that through properly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm still mainly happy about it though.
yeah.
I feel like. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be probably a good enough movie anyway when it comes out. It will just be weird.
I feel like that's not necessarily true. Not for anything MCU related, because you know, Far From Home was ass.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I just had to install one more time.
Yeah, I could feel your anger like building up as we were talking about
oh yeah,
it.
and they're releasing like the extended cut of Far From Home. They're doing the same shit they did with
Oh yeah,
Avengers.
they-
I
obviously.
forgot
Yeah,
about that.
The extended
So yeah,
shit,
it
Yeah,
where
wasn't,
they
it wasn't just Endgame.
like-
They're gonna do it with most of their movies, I guess.
I
With the
hate
pieces of
that.
shit.
and the
hate
thing is
that.
they're including scenes that were in the trailers that should have been in the movie
But they
by
cut it out.
itself. They cut it out for no reason, and yet now they're releasing it. That's anus.
That's shitty.
They're doing it
I-
just like real video game DLC. Actually.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
yeah.
They could-
If they're gonna do that, just do it like on the Blu-ray or something.
Yeah.
Don't like release it again out in cinemas.
Yeah.
honest. One of my first disappointments when I watched Far From Home was watching the opening scenes, and I expected that cool fucking museum fight scene. It just wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I was so-
well, no, you have to buy the DLC, to Mason, man.
Locked behind a paywall.
God.
That
Yeah,
was
you have
actually
to
my
Open your
favorite part
fifth
of that
box
trailer.
to get that scene.
That was my favorite part of that trailer, where Spider-Man was just like, oh, I can't. I'm too busy doing your job. You know, he's just
Yeah, that
hanging.
was fun.
He's just hanging
Yeah.
out with the police officers. That was cool. That was cool as shit.
Some posted like some of the extended cut clips of it, and like it was like a lot of fun. Just him like defeating all the criminals and stuff, and there's stuff of him like selling his toys to like afford the trip, and
Oh yeah, it's a shame that didn't make it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
him trying to get his
There's-
visa.
Yeah,
or
there's
whatever.
got a good amount of
Okay.
shit there.
Yeah,
Forgot
hold on,
about
hold on.
In like the beginning.
I just gotta mention this. Everyone was complaining, right? How Peter won't get to interact with MCU people anymore.
Yep.
But like, who the hell cares when Peter can still interact with Brad? You know what I'm saying?
I
Brad.
despise Brad.
I'm not
Brad's
sure
still
if I
there.
know what you're saying.
Brad.
You know Brad, the Asian dude
No,
that
no, no.
tried to
I know,
touch
I know
Peter?
Brad, but I'm not sure if I'm exactly with it.
Brad. It's Brad.
Brad.
Natural's just
Brad.
jealous.
Oh
That's-
yeah. After jealous of every
Yeah,
well
he's the Asian
successful
man I
Asian
wanted
man.
to be.
I mean, he almost got to fuck Zendaya.
Everyone's
pretty-
really creepy about Zendaya.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
A little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like Zendaya takes the shit, me under the toilet.
I hate
what-
that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zendaya wipes your butt.
Every
I go.
I'm actually
Trash
kind
him.
of glad Scar has blocked me. That way I don't have to see him constantly retweet something Zendaya said with fucking, oh please let me suck on your toe.
I don't know why it's just with her specifically though. Like,
Yeah,
it's weird.
she's just like Zendaya's just like Zendaya.
Yeah.
And then I saw that one tweet this guy who's like really upset, because Zendaya is dating a white guy. And he's like, Zendaya is dating a white
Oh yeah, I
man.
remember seeing that shit. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of never mind. I was thinking of something different. I was thinking of Tom Holland and his white girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no.
that shit
Of
was
course.
annoying.
And then everyone in the replies was fucking tweeting a video essentially saying, on God? Really? No! Ah! It's just-
Goofy people.
I think all of these people need to be arrested and then forced to take a
You know
shower.
what?
Yeah,
you know
those
what they
MCU
need?
people
They need
are
to find some
weird.
anime. They need some anime in their life. Get you a nice anime waifu and you'll be set.
God.
There's no need for this nonsense.
Yeah, it basically is like anime wife. It's the exact
Except
same
real
thing.
people.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
which
but
makes it worse.
at least it's not like predatory
It's
against
creepier with
over
real
someone.
people.
You know,
'Cause that's
at
like
least-
predatory stuff.
At least those people asking for that one punch man chick to crush their skull. At least they're talking about some fictional chick who like is like not doing anything.
Yeah.
These people are like talking about a woman with like a boyfriend and dreams and aspirations.
Who
And a
uses
job.
Twitter a lot.
Kind of
Yeah.
like Rick.
We should flash up his
Simps.
tweets real quick.
We should. I'm not Ed
We
Sims on
definitely
screen.
should. Please do that. Also, remember you have to abide by Kunno's rule in order to have him kicked out,
What
which
was
is
his
you have
rule?
to play
No, it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, we gotta
one
edit.
P3
P3
remake.
remake.
editing
I'm in
any-
me mom's car. Vroom,
I don't have a
vroom,
voice
get out
clip
me
of him saying
car.
P3 remake. I have my name
Aw.
Jeff and I have Get Out Me Car.
That's all you need, really. We can
Yeah.
go back to
Wait,
the
wait,
gold.
wait.
When do I play them?
wait,
Should I play them like
wait,
now?
Wait.
Yes, right now.
I don't know.
Alright,
I don't
Okay,
Next time
intermission.
he talks.
3, 2,
No,
1.
no. Fuck that. Next time AC speaks from here, just interrupt him with Kunno.
Why?
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Wait. Bean.
Yeah.
I don't know how good you are at editing, but try to recreate Persona 3 remake using the audio clips you have of Kuno.
I don't have a lot though. I don't think I have enough for that.
We're really fine with just.
I mean, I'm
My
sure I
name,
could
Jeff.
just tell him, "Can you say
Get out
P3
me car.
remake?" and he will happily oblige.
Yeah.
Or hell, I could probably just find it in one of the podcast episodes. He says it every fucking 2 seconds.
Yeah,
My name's
I
Gavin
don't know why
Williams
this was a
Car.
conversation for more than 2 seconds. That's
Yeah.
the obvious.
See right there. Just interrupt him.
Okay.
Thing there.
Right.
Well, yeah. You know what's annoyingly still a thing? 2 things actually.
What's that?
Vit Midnana and
Oh,
Pro
yeah.
Jared.
Well,
Those need to, like that.
well,
that
Pro
should've just
Jared's
died.
kind of like not a thing. Still, like
What are you
everyone.
I
talking
mean, it
about?
came up
He
again.
trended.
I mean,
No,
like,
Because
he
of that
did.
video
He
he
uploaded.
did.
He uploaded his
I mean,
whole like.
it was a
40-minute
big deal that he did his video, but at the same time, it's like a lot of people just kind of disregard it.
I
He's
just
kind of
Like seeing the
relevant now.
memes on the timeline of his fucking face.
All it was really was just there were like 2 groups of people. One who were convinced by his video, and the rest of them were clown memers, and that's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
But the Vic stuff, that's like
Yeah, I mean that's
two
come up
state-
again recently,
The
hasn't
two
it?
states of being.
yeah, because of
Yeah,
the
that shit's
Funimation
moving a
voice
lot.
clips.
Yes.
Like, there are new additions to the story for some reason.
So the fucking what even happened? So the Funimation voice cast
Like
like
they have
fucking
like a
around
bunch
in a
of
booth.
bloopers. Yeah,
Yeah,
a bunch
with,
of
like,
bloopers from like
some hentai shit or whatever.
yeah, they're like the voice actor of Chi-Chi, he was like, "Oh, fuck me, Gohan,"
And then apparently the Vic stands somehow found that and leaked it in efforts to fight back
to
against
cancel
the Vic.
Funimation.
Yeah.
I really hope
Big
Toei
fans found
Animation takes away the shit.
It just shocks me that these people still exist. Like how?
You know what really shocks
It's
me?
a tough
What really?
battle, I guess.
So like I'm like it's like fucking 4 a.m. in the morning, the night the Vic leaks happened, and I tweet out how the Funimation Vic I stand with Vic guy. They're all like, haha, I'm going to tell the principal on you for saying bad words. And so this fucking loser just shows up in my replying to my post, and he just is vehemently arguing about how Vic Mignogna is innocent and how they're just calling out the hypocrisy of Funimation for firing Vic Mignogna over a jelly bean joke.
What is the jelly bean joke? I've heard of that a
So
lot.
basically, right? At like a convention or something, the voice actress of Bulma or whatever wrote down her name on a jelly bean, right? And Vic Madonna ate it, and he was like, I can just eat Monica.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
That's dumb.
Okay, that's some creepster shit right there.
I mean, I think we all know that he's a fucking weirdo at this point.
That's
But, like,
a really weird thing to say.
But he's done far worse, I think. Like he was like
Yeah.
like the little girl, like those cosplaying
Yeah,
as
the little
Wonder
girl.
Woman.
The little girl is the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, he
What's
was
that
like,
about?
"Oh,
I
so
don't
where
know
are
any
you
of
gonna
this
be after
big
this
shit.
this panel?" Yeah.
No,
What?
guys, you don't understand. None of this was put in a court of law, so it's just allegations.
I'm just
Well, it
tired
is
of
on
it
a
at
court
this
of law.
point.
The court of law is actually making the situation worse because he's admitting to all the shit he said.
He's not really
What?
helping his case.
Yeah,
Wait, what was the little
so
girl
if-
shit though? I didn't really catch it.
So like there was like the panel, right? And there was like a little girl cosplaying as Wonder Woman, and they're like, showcasing her off or something, and then he was like, "Oh, so where are you gonna be after the panel?" or something like that.
Yikes.
Ooh.
God.
That's no good. No
And
good
everyone
at
was,
all.
and then everyone was booing him, and he was like, "Oh, come on, she's Wonder Woman."
Oh wow. Come on, Vic.
Okay,
Um,
okay, guys. I understand that's a big fee, but can you really say that 2016 Atra wouldn't have done the same thing?
Okay.
Only
Let me
to
just
Twitter.
point out that, like, Vic, instead of like, staying silent or whatever about what he said, in his court case or whatever, the judge asked him, are any of these true? Did they give you consent to perform these acts? And Vic was like, I thought silence meant consent.
Really?
What? Did he actually say
He
He
that?
said that. He said
There's
that.
no way he said that.
Jesus
He did. He did.
Christ.
He
I
did.
I refuse
He's
to believe this
fucked.
unless you present the car fact.
How did people defend him?
It's
There's
so
horseshit.
bad.
I refuse to believe that actually happened. He had to have been memeing
Oh,
in the court of
dear.
law.
I don't know how people can defend him like that. I guess people just like, nah.
As I said
Has
earlier,
he
nothing
actually
was
had any
put in a-
punishments, like legal punishments for
No.
the shits yet?
Nothing
Not so
happened.
No, he
Uh-huh.
hasn't.
Like,
That's
As
crazy.
I said, it's all allegations because it has been proven in a court of law.
Isn't that proof enough? Silence is
No, it's
consent.
not. You guys see what you guys are doing right now. What you guys are doing, you're slandering his name
Yeah.
right now. You can't do this. You can't just accuse the man and say, "Oh, he's guilty" right now when the law hasn't judged him as guilty or innocent. Therefore, what you're doing is slander.
Very
If you
true.
don't put If you don't
These are
put
just baseless
allegations,
allegations.
if you don't put allegations before all of your statements, what you're doing is slander. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I refuse to be a part of a podcast where we actively promote slander
You
of
should
an
get Vic on the
innocent man.
podcast.
If he'd come on, I'd really like that.
Yeah, and then have him try to defend himself.
God, that would be so bad.
You know, Vic could have easily, combated all of this, by making a video and just posting it on Twitter saying, "Why am I still getting hate? I debunked all the slanders."
Didn't he basically do that anyway?
Yes.
No, but he didn't do the video, right, Kaio?
No, he
Yeah.
did not do the video.
Without the video, it's not as impactful.
Honestly, if he never said anything, like if he just went into a cave and never talked to anyone ever, he'd probably be better off than he is now.
Yeah.
He would be a
So he
lot
keeps
better.
spouting this like Christian
Silent
bullshit
is
too, doesn't
consent.
he?
Like that's just nutty. You can't say that.
Yeah, that's bad.
I
There's
really don't.
another. Yeah, no, you go.
I don't understand how that one Vic stan entered my mentions. I have 36 followers on Twitter.com, and
I mean, he's just looking it up. He's just looking it up.
Yeah, he might.
God, I hate
He's
those
just
people.
Trying to change the world.
Yeah,
One
he's trying
tweet at a
to
time.
clear Vic's name.
And when the shit when I tweeted out the shit, I was just making fun of how ridiculous the thing was. I wasn't actually taking a stand for or against Vic. So the dude so when I say this to the dude, he's like, "Oh, then why did you mention I stand with Vic, huh?" And he really thought he had me. He thought I had been put in checkmate.
100%.
But then I counter back by saying, because that's the group of people I'm referring to, troglodyte. Like, it was way cooler in text because I wasn't stuttering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine like a badass version of me saying like that as quickly and clearly and concisely as possible, and then you'll be like,
Something
"Wow,
I
AC,
don't
you're
think I can
so."
imagine you being badass.
Just imagine it sounds like me, I guess. Right, AC?
No, maybe like
He was considering that.
huh?
You can't think of anyone more badass than me, huh?
See, the thing is, I can't think of anyone like is that type of badass where you're just like you checkmated them, where you made them look like a complete idiot. Who is like that?
Me.
I don't
No,
know.
you're an idiot.
Maybe like
Yeah,
Neo,
exactly.
I guess.
See, the
Okay.
thing, you can't really hear Neo be badass. That's simply not his tone of voice.
True.
He always just speaks like a regular dude, man.
Yeah.
He kind of speaks like Nick. Like he has the same kind of accent.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if this is even true. But I have a feeling Neo's real name is Nick. And I don't know where I'm getting this
I'm
information.
pretty sure we know that, don't we? Hasn't he said that on Twitter
what?
before?
Oh, well
Like
then
he
I
said
forgot
that his name isn't Nick.
his name is actually Nick.
I think it is. I might be remembering wrong.
Because I don't remember him ever actually saying it's Nick. But I do have this feeling in my mind, like, oh, his
He's
real name
definitely
is.
said his name before.
And I don't know where I'm getting this information from, really. And I
Maybe he
hate
just
the fact that I don't
subconsciously
know.
absorbed it on the timeline and didn't actually read it. Who knows? I should tell you guys about my Germany adventure too.
You went to
Oh, yeah,
Germany?
I went
he
to
went to,
Germany, yeah.
Right after.
Like,
right
right after I got back
America.
from LA, same day, I stayed in the airport and just got another flight to Germany to go meet Arnold and Jamie at Gamescom.
Oh shit, true.
Yeah, and
Wait, did you guys play
it was
Sponge?
a
The
fucking
SpongeBob game?
no. The queues are way too long. But-
Damn.
It was such a fucking hassle the day I landed because so I got into the airport and my idea was because I had to get a train to this other city where Arnold was. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll get a train over there, and then we can discuss where we're meeting up. But Arnold just decided to come to the plane like waiting area and wait for me at the gates without telling me like anything beforehand. So I ordered a train ticket, and then I checked my phone and everything, and I saw on Discord he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm just gonna wait out here." And the train was coming in like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Where are you?" I kept spamming his Discord. He did not respond, so I had to ignore that train that I just paid for.
Yikes.
So then I went back, sat down a bit, waited for him to respond. I waited for like half an hour. By that point, it was like 10 p.m. and the train stopped running at 10:30. So I was like, Arnold, I'm really going to have to get this train. This is becoming an issue. And then I waited like 10 more minutes. And then I got another train ticket. It was like just about to come, 1 minute away. And then he's like, oh shit, wait, I'm here. And I was like, Arnold, I'm getting on this train, I'm sorry. And he was like, no, wait, I'll buy you a ticket.
Yikes.
So then we found each other. He bought me another train ticket. And we got on the train. Turns out it was the wrong train.
Nice.
So we had to change like 3 times. And then when we actually got to the city, it was also the wrong train station. So we had to get an Uber from there.
What a
And
train wreck.
And then when we got there, it was like midnight. The road was blocked too, so we had to get out the Uber and walk up like 10 minutes up the road. We got to the hotel, right? And then that's when we decided it was a good time to look up when the reception desk closes. Reception desk closes at 10 p.m. So there was nobody in the hotel, and we did not have our keys or anything. And we couldn't. So thankfully, though, there was like a check-in machine there. So we put in our like reference thing, and it gave us a code for our number, room number. But there was like this second door that we had to open to get into the hotel. And we could not open this door. We had a code for it, and we were trying it, but it did not open. And we were stuck there for like half an hour, just desperately trying to get in. It was like cold outside. It was pitch black. There were like these drunks outside. We were just trying to get in, and then eventually, thankfully, some like guy who was just staying there opened, like was just going outside. So he opened the door, and we just like sprinted in behind him.
That's a fucking mess.
Yeah, and then so we got into our room at like about 1 a.m. and we didn't realize it was going to be bunk beds. We thought, because it said 2 beds on the advertisement, so we thought it was just going to be like 2 single beds, but no, it was a bunk bed that did not seem like it could support our weight very well, but it held somehow. It was a really tiny room. And then it was at that point that we decided we really needed to have some food, because neither of us had eaten much. I'd been up for like 24 hours at that point. So we looked for anywhere that we could deliver food, because we realised, because we couldn't open that door to go back outside. So we couldn't both go out and get food. Only one of us could go out. So we decided the best option would be to get it delivered, and then one of us would just go out and pick it up. So we looked for any place that would deliver. And they were all like 1 star, 2 star, like half a star. It was very bad. The best one we found was 3 stars. It was this pizza
or some shit.
No, there wasn't any. I guess they just don't. It's weird because it's like one of the biggest cities of Germany as well. So
The best they had was 3 stars.
yeah, it was a 3-star pizza place.
I mean,
The
it
base-
is 1 a.m., I guess.
The margarita pizza was €3. And then you added price per topping. It was like 50 cents for meat, like 50 cents for sweet corn, whatever. So we ordered this pizza. It said it was going to be an hour wait time. So we sat and played Mario Kart a bit and waited. And then it came there. Arnold accidentally tipped the dude because he was too awkward, I guess, to ask for change. So we tipped him like €10 or something crazy like that. Then we went upstairs, got the pizza out. It was this fucking slimy circle. Okay? The pizza was not cut into slices at all. It was soggy. There was an actual liquid seeping out
It
of it.
wasn't cut.
No, it wasn't
my
cut,
God.
and we didn't have any cutlery in the hotel room.
I mean,
And-
it looked pretty small, so was the cut necessary?
Yes, because if you tried to pick it up, it would just slide it off, and you couldn't rip it because it had such a weird, like, spongy texture. You could only like I tried ripping it and eating bits of it. I just ended up ripping all of the crust off and just having the pizza in the middle.
Wait a second.
What's up?
Bean, did you eat that pizza?
I was starving. I had not eaten anything. I tried my hardest to
Okay,
eat
so
that.
how
I ended up eating like about a third of it before I realised I just could not do anything else with my
Okay.
hands to eat that. Arnold took
Okay,
one bite
Bean.
and he threw it away immediately. But his did have
Arnold
meat
did
on
the
it.
smart thing.
No, his had meat on it when he ordered the vegetarian one.
Nice.
So I think that's why he threw it away. Mine had like
They really
pineapple
delivering on
and
all
like
fronts, dude.
broccoli and shit that I didn't ask for too. That was so bad. And then we had to find a
Arnold-
place to throw them away. I think we just... Did we find a bin? I think we did find a bin somewhere. But it took a while. And it like stank
should've
up the
called
room
Gordon
too.
Ramsay
It was
on these
so
people.
bad. I really should have.
Yeah.
That was like the worst meal I've had in my life. It was not a good first impression of Germany, I'll tell you that.
It sounds awful, Bean. I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, there's the
It's not-
video.
An adventurous
on my
tourist
Twitter.
day, at least.
It sounds like Germany really needs like
Shut up.
chain pizza.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Like I cannot
There were like
believe
no
it.
24-hour
This
places
is the
at all
best-
there.
This is the best their local pizzerias can do.
I
Really?
mean, it was 1 a.m., so maybe like the good ones were closed.
I don't know. We ended up
But,
going
like,
to bed at
when
like
that's the
4
case,
a.m.
that's-
and we had to leave at like
The
9
fuck?
the next day for the
Hey,
conference.
that's never gonna give you. Oh yeah, didn't you guys got rickrolled there?
Oh yeah. When we were walking around the city, there was just these guys with massive fucking speaker playing Rick Astley. That was so,
Yeah.
that was funny.
Anyway,
I love that
managed to
Mexican
find-
Rickrolled XL.
How?
So like XL was being a dumb idiot and couldn't find a hot
Do
chick
we have to
to
go
steal
over the
pictures
story
from.
of Rickrolling XL?
Yeah, is this necessary?
And so he wanted me to help him, and I was like, no, because that's against my rules. And so
Do you
he's
have
like,
morals?
okay, yes. And so like, he's like, okay, fuck you then, Ace. Mexican, help me out, or I'll never play Apex with you again. And then
why is it always Apex Mexican?
And then Mexican's like, okay, sure. And then like 10 minutes go by and he hasn't given him anything. And so XL's like screaming at him, like, ah, you are now never playing anything with you ever again. And then XL, okay, sure, I'll do it. 10 minutes go by again, he doesn't give him anything. And then, next time, 10 minutes go by, he's like, come on, Mexican, I'm really mean it this time. And then, like, okay, man, I'm going to do it this time. And then, he gives him this link. It turns out it's a really epic prank. And then he just fucks over XL. Then I'm like, aw, man, I'm really disappointed you didn't rickroll him. And so Mexican, after being requested from XL, do it one last time. Mexican takes my advice and he rickrolls him. he has this fake Instagram link and it takes him to a rickroll instead.
A grand tale. One of
Gosh,
defeat and triumph.
truly.
That reminds me of my epic pranks on Atro. You remember those, Atro?
Can't say I do.
Remember when Santi you
Yeah.
got him with the
Remember? Okay. So basically, right? I asked Atro, right? Hey, Atro, this is your last year of school, right? I'd be giving it matched out to what university you were gonna apply to. And Atro's like, no, man. Like, I have so many options, And I'm like, oh, okay. There's this new school that opened up in Virginia that looks really right up your alley. And Atro got really excited. He's like, oh, all right. Yeah, please. And so I sent, a link to the clown application store. And that's just like, wow.
What I hate
Wow.
most about that situation is that you did it to me on the podcast with Atro here, and then after that he still fell for it.
What? Did you do that? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
I
in
did
the
do that
last
to me.
episode. I put it at the end, and I was just silent for like a minute. God, I hate that I had to put that in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, I found like a screenshot of like the lawyer explaining to Vit Vidana what sexual harassment is, and Vit is just so confused. Like unwanted contact, and it's like so that's any unwanted contact is harassment. The lawyer's like sexual harassment. Yeah, Vit's like sexual harassment, and then like the lawyer's like sure, and then Vit's like I don't agree with your definition personally.
The big one. The one to end all arguments.
We'll have to.
Did his
agree to
lawyer
disagree
not
on-
prepare him for this?
Why is he saying all this stupid shit? Like this is stuff that people say as jokes all the time.
I
Or
think
at
I
just
least
don't
it's seen
understand
as
how he's
jokes
still
all the
getting
time.
away with it.
no.
How-
Well,
how
because he
do-
doesn't agree with their
Mhm.
definition personally. That's why.
No, I
Yeah.
guess like the Vic stands are just like blind
Yeah, freedom of
followers.
speech and all that.
What you're saying, what you mean to say is that the Vic stands are willing to give a man time to be proven innocent or guilty by the eyes of the law.
No, see, but here's the thing, right? Like the Vit stands are like, no, he hasn't admitted to anything. No, 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 no. But if you read like the disposition of like the tort case, you know, everything Vit says is right there. You know.
You expect the
But
10-year-olds
they-
to read a court case.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's like he never said that. No, no, no.
Yeah.
These have all been
No.
disproven. Like what?
But he
Debunked
voiced
all
the
the
boundaries.
slanderous claims.
Yeah,
Oh man.
man.
Zero Avi. The Zero Avi. That Zero Avi guy is worst.
Hey,
I don't know
after
what you're talking
remember
about.
remember when I knew what was inside your head?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Let's talk about America shit a bit
Uh,
more. I went to IHOP. IHOP was like amazing. I wish we
do.
had those here.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was
Shut
so
up! You
fun.
went to
What do you
In-N-Out
mean
and you
so
called
fun?
Wendy's better.
You could have unlimited hot chocolate refills. Do you know how insane
I mean,
that is?
It's
That's so
it's decent.
insane. And you can get
I've
like
had
these really nice
IHOP, like,
pancakes, and you can
twice
get like
over.
a sweet and savory breakfast combo.
How
just
bad
so cool.
is your breakfast restaurant?
We don't have
Restaurants,
breakfast
and it-
restaurants.
That
It
explains
just
it.
doesn't exist.
Why not?
Like we have cafes and stuff, but it's not like that.
People warn me that the food in the UK is bad compared to America, but like I never.
We won't have
believed it
good. We don't have
until
good sweet food. We have good savory food. I would say. But
now. I
yeah,
don't know, Bean. You kind of said Wendy's is better than In-N-Out, and I kind of resent.
well, the fast food places are just. I don't know. Wendy's was really nice. I'd say first is
You want
Carl's
to-
Jr., then Wendy's, then In-N-Out.
You
Out of the
think
burger
Carl?
places I went
Oh
to.
my god!
I've
Oh
never
my
even
god.
eaten at In-N-Out, but I don't believe that it's worse
Rick
than any
took
of
me
the
to
other
Carl's
fast
Jr.
food
and it
chains.
was really amazing.
You think
Carl's
Jr.
Jr. is
amazing?
good, but
It was
like
good.
it's not that good.
It was
It's not that
great.
good. No.
I remember when I
You're
was in
fucking weird,
Wendy's, I was eating the Wendy's burger, and I was like, wow, this is like as good as a normal burger. And Rick just like looked at me dead in the eyes.
Yeah,
He's
he-
like, no,
like-
it isn't.
Did you try it like a gourmet burger then?
What?
Did you
Did
try
you
a
try-
gourmet
did
burger?
I
you
got
try
a
restaurant?
jalapeno burger at Wendy's.
No, I said like an actual like.
Like an
Super
actual
high
burger
tier
from an
burger.
actual burger place.
Oh, did I go
Yeah.
to one? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
so
had
you
your
don't.
socks
I went to a
blown
lot
off
of Italian places.
If you're getting
Bean,
so amazed
Did you
by
get
these fast
Pete?
food
Did you get
chains.
Pete? Wait a second. Okay, so what I want you to do next time you visit America, I want
Sure.
you to go to New York, and then just go to a local pizzeria, and then you just order a pizza. That's going to knock your socks
I don't
off,
think the
trust
pizza
me.
here is that bad, though.
no,
yeah, but
no,
like New
you don't-
York,
you-
New
you-
York
you
is the
don't-
place.
New York pizza
don't-
is
you-
amazing.
Okay.
You don't.
I'll have to
you
try
don't
it sometime.
understand. Bean will
I don't
be
know if
like,
I'll ever have a reason
you
to go to New
know-
York, though.
No, Bean, I already can see it. You're gonna eat that New York pizza, and then you're gonna be like, you know, I kind of like Domino's better.
I do love
If you-
Domino's.
You're gonna say
Yeah.
some shit like that.
If you do that, I will actually assassinate.
Like New York pizza is even amazing by like like America standard. Like you don't get
Is New York the
pizza
one that's
anywhere.
like deep dish? Because I don't really like the bready
No,
ones.
that's Chicago.
No, that's
Oh, okay.
Chicago.
No,
New
Okay.
York is like basically where they invented pizza. Like they did it in Italy, but New York is really where they did it.
Okay.
yeah.
There's like nothing over on that side of the US though, is there?
My
There's New York
local
City.
pizzeria literally it promotes itself as it produces New York style pizza. That's literally how it promotes itself.
Okay.
Well,
That's how good New
Oh.
York pizza is.
Like
Yeah,
New
pizza's
York
kinda
pizza
part of
is
it.
the pizza.
New York pizza is kind of
solid
like
pizza.
Oh yeah,
Just the
Rick took
culture
me
of
to
New
this
York.
like taco truck thing. That was really nice.
yeah,
we were in
taco trucks
LA.
are awesome.
I wish we had stuff like that. It was really cheap too. It's great.
Yeah, taco trucks are
I didn't get a
awesome.
chance to go to Taco Bell, sadly. I did really want to.
What is that?
No, you did not.
Taco Bell. I'm so
you
curious
don't.
because I've heard like
Why?
because it's so extreme. People tell me it's no. I've heard people say it's like amazing, and I have to try it. And I've heard people say
It's
it's just
really
awful.
Anyway,
I
And
think
I-
it's like average.
just
It's
really
I
average.
wanna-
gotta,
I wanted to
gotta
see it
head
for
out.
myself.
Wait, you
Oh,
gotta,
you gotta leave.
Yeah, bro. It's
Okay.
been like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't going a while.
Guess so.
That's fair. Alright, see you, Santi.
Peace out.
Okay.
See ya.
I guess
Bye.
should we end this thing soon, or what do we do?
We can go a bit longer, I think.
We need
Okay.
to talk about Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
No, real talk, real quick. I want to say, like, America and San Francisco especially has an insane amount of crazy people. Just like I don't know what it is, but just legit lunatics. Just like screaming
What do
and
you
like
see?
just people in the streets that were like just screaming at themselves and like dancing or like punching walls. There was just crazy shit.
That's a California thing.
like,
That's
yeah,
I am not used to
Wait.
seeing that.
That's fucking.
And when I no,
I guess-
when I went
I don't know,
down
maybe,
to
like-
LA, I was down by Venice Beach, and I was walking just up the street, okay? And there was this woman that, to me, she looked like she was just jogging down the street, right?
Mhm.
So, because it was like me and my brother in front of me and one behind me, and we were all on the left side. So I thought she was gonna like just go around to the right of us, but no, she just like kept charging. She was legit. Like as she got closer, she started sprinting towards us, charging.
What the fuck?
Me and my brother had to move out of the way, and then as she was like running past us, she hissed in our face, like legit, like
I
that
would've
noise.
tripped her over. I would have.
We were so freaked out.
That.
And then she
That
just
is
kept
so
sprinting down the
weird.
street. And there was this guy she bumped into, and he was just like, man, people like that gotta be shot. Like, instantly. It was hilarious.
Holy shit!
It was terrifying,
fuck?
man. I was just in awe, like...
You should have tripped her. You should have tripped her. You should have pulled
No,
a
I-
Joe's.
She was,
a
like,
JoJo.
charging. She would have knocked me
tripped
over
her.
if I tried. Because I was just walking. I wasn't ready for that.
That's really crazy.
She was
stuff.
like this tiny, like, Asian woman. Well, she wasn't Asian. She was, like, Indian. It was weird.
I mean, Indian is
Yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
Wait, like what kind of Indian do you?
I don't know.
like-
I don't know
Okay,
things.
because
very
like there's
well,
like the Indians from India or like the Native Americans.
but- I don't know. I don't know enough about this. But yeah, that was terrifying.
And then
That was
there's
legit
that
like
lady
the most
who
concerning
asked
thing.
you if you spoke Spanish.
Oh yeah, like second or third day in America.
That's a
this-
good one.
We're like, oh yeah, we're
Like-
just visiting from England, and she was like, "What you'll speak Spanish?"
Did you ever
God.
tell her the truth?
I mean, we yeah, we were just like, no, it's just English, you know. God. It was so weird.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, people are crazy.
Yeah, that was not
Just a
pleasant. Oh,
Also, by
man.
the way, I should mention that Neo did say his name was Nick. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you asked him in the middle of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Now we have confirmation.
Why did you do that?
What do you mean?
I was. I had this genius plan too. I was going to be like, "Hey, Nicholas, how do I know your name is Nick?" And I was going to at him as a reply to Bean when he posted the episode, and hopefully that would partially get us some clout. Nick, shut up.
That's
No.
wave.
I had this genius plan, you ruined it.
Oh yeah, I should tell you guys. Like when I was coming home from Germany as well, I mentioned this on Twitter, but there was this because there was this guy sitting next to me, and both of our phones were dead, so we just decided to talk. And it turns out he was like a traveling like performing arts dude who does like theatre and stuff. And he was asking me about what stuff I'm into, and I was talking about because he was asking what figures I bought. Because I mentioned I bought figures in games. He was like, "Oh, what type of figures?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, some like anime, some video game stuff." And he was like, "Anime? What's that? What's that about?" And and I tried to explain like, "Oh, it's like Japanese like animated shows and stuff." And he was like, "Oh, like Mortal Kombat." And I was like, "Not exactly. You're getting there." And I was like, "Have you not heard of like Dragon Ball Z, like Naruto, any of that?" And he was like, "No, I don't know what that is." And then eventually he was like, "Oh, like Pokemon, right? I used to watch that as a kid."
Something.
That was so weird to me though. And then he, because we were talking about video games, and I was saying like, "Oh yeah, I played quite a few games. I'm like pretty into that. I went to this convention." And he was like, "Oh right. Is there like what game would you recommend me to get on my PS4?" And I was like, "Oh well, what type of game do you want? Like, what kind of stuff do you like?" And he was like, "No, just anything. Like, what's your favorite thing?" So I was like, "Hey, there's this game called Persona 5. It's pretty cool." And I was like about to explain what it was, and he was like, "Oh, okay, Persona 5." And he just wrote it on his phone. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get that."
Nice.
This dude has never heard of anime. And I got his Instagram too, and he said he was gonna message me when he starts playing Persona 5. He told me to check out this like space documentary as well.
What?
Very
Space?
interesting.
He said he's like super into like astrology and stuff, and there was this documentary that was really cool. So we made like a pact that I was gonna watch this documentary and he was gonna play Persona 5.
Okay, Bean, I have an offer for you. You know, as you know, I am a big fan of astrology myself.
You're a fan
So
of
like,
what?
in order to help
Astrology.
astrology,
Okay.
so like, you know, because you're going to be bored to death watching this documentary, how about instead you pass it on to me, and I'll give you a brief summary of it.
That's
I
yeah.
can-
No, I don't want to like. That'd be
Was a
like an
pact made
AC. I
between
don't have
what?
AC information to reply with. I can't do
Okay,
that.
okay, fine. Fine. But can you at least still send me the documentary name thing?
Sure. There's a Brian Cox on it. If you guys know who he is, he's like a famous
Who?
science dude here. Brian Cox.
Never
No.
heard of him.
No, well, he's like pretty big science
But
man.
why
yeah.
the fuck is his last name Cox?
I don't
What
know.
his parents'
I-
name?
He's got like the best voice ever. It's so calm.
I feel really bad for him now. He, he had to have been bullied. There's no
I mean,
way
hey,
he
he's
got
like
away
super
not being
successful now,
bullied.
so he broke past it.
Is that the guy that did the documentary? I wasn't really paying attention to that part.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
of course.
I guess we should mention Fire Emblem. Kind of sad we didn't get there while Santi was here, but
Yeah.
so I bought Fire Emblem like completely on a whim the day before I was going off to my travels because I was like, "Hey, I need a Switch game,"
Yeah.
and
And
I
I
got
bought
fucking
it.
addicted to that shit.
I bought the same day, and I also got addicted
Did
to
you get
that
it the
shit.
same day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
fun.
the night, like it was my birthday, so I got some money. So
Oh, yeah.
I just went to Target, and I was like, "Yo,
That's
there's
cool.
Fire Emblem."
But yeah, it is like
So
I was surprised at how quickly it grabbed me. I've been legitimately addicted to that game. Like every day on holiday, I would play it for like 3 or 4 hours, and that's while I was traveling around and doing things all in the day. I had to get in that Fire Emblem time.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
same.
going to be honest. Like when I first saw like a trailer and gameplay footage of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I was like, "It's a Fire Emblem game. It's going to
Yeah.
suck."
I was
I'm
like
going to
super
hate it."
whatever.
Yeah.
I remember when we were
Like,
in
we-
like the direct calls and
Yeah, I
stuff. We were
didn't
just
care.
like,
I didn't
like
care
what is
at
this?
all.
I don't really.
We're
It's like a mobile
we
game.
dismissed that thing entirely. Dude. We
Yeah.
just did not give a shit
Like
about
the only
it.
thing I remember is that we made the Minato joke with Kunno,
Yeah. But
Yeah,
see,
like I
and
didn't
then it
care
just
about
took
it
us
at all.
by storm somehow.
the thing
Like everyone has the game now, basically.
Yeah,
the thing
true.
that happened with me was I had the I had no expectations for the game besides it sucking. But then like Zero, the best Smash 4 player in the world, was like, "Hey guys, we're playing Fire Three Houses," and I'm like, "Huh? What is this? Why are you playing ass?" And like I see him play this game. I really want to play this game,
I didn't
especially
even
because
like see gameplay of it. Everyone was saying with timeline it's like kind of Persona-like and it's really cool, like different routes, and I was just super interested. I took the risk.
see the thing that drew me into Fire Emblem Three Houses is the same thing that drew me into Persona 5. Because like I was watching playthroughs of it, and I'm like, "What are you doing? You're doing stupidness." If I had the controller, I would do something way cooler than you,
Yeah.
loser. And then like, that, and because of that, that just makes me want to buy the game so I can do that. Like
I feel
for
that.
example, Zero, he always had Byleth like in the back so that she didn't die. But I'm like, are you stupid? You put her on the front lines. That's the genius move to do because then you just make her busted.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you an idiot? If I had the controller, I would be doing better. And so I just really want to play this game so I can prove that I'm the best in the world at everything.
You guys both went Golden Deer, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was Black Eagles, my first route, and now I'm doing Blue Lions, which I've been super enjoying.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Santi was still here because then we'd have all three houses covered since he did the Blue Lions route already.
I
So
think he's still
we could-
doing it, isn't he?
No, I think he's on the Golden Deer now. At least
I
that's
remember
why.
him saying that he was at like the same point as me. I don't know. Yeah, I think
He's
this
been
is
playing
like
it a lot.
this is
Yeah.
already like top 5 games, maybe top 3 at a stretch. But I'm like heavy into this right now. I'm loving
Yeah.
it.
Definitely in the 3x3 right now for me.
Yeah.
If I didn't have school in like 2 days, I would just keep playing until I did all of the story shit.
Yeah. Character's been really great too. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
at that.
I like pretty much most of the cast.
Ferdinand von
There's
They all
no-
have something interesting.
I really only
The best.
dislike like one character in the Golden Deer house, and that's
It's what her face?
Leonie.
Yeah, her.
I don't
Yeah,
like Mercedes and the midget one in Blue
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Lions.
whoa,
They're
whoa, whoa, whoa,
annoying.
whoa, whoa,
Hello.
whoa!
Mercedes does suck.
She's
Why-
really annoying.
How? In what way? I think you
I
guys
did
are
one of her
sneaky.
fucking like social links, wherever it is, and
Support.
they were asking like what her interests were, and she was like, "I really enjoy praying. I grew up in a church and all that bullshit." And it's so boring,
Yeah, she's
man.
boring as.
Is she not allowed to be a believer in
Not if
God?
it bores me.
No, your question should have been, is she not allowed to be boring? Because that's all she is.
Like
You're boring.
I like all of the Black Eagles. They were great.
I feel like
Okay.
I've only seen like the opening cutscene of them, because I reached New Game Plus and I made a save file where I'm female Byleth and I'm on the Black Eagles route, and I have to say I kind of hate each and every single one of them
Really?
except for Fernandad von Iger.
He is the best character.
He's pretty much the
I'm
only one
surprised you
that
don't
doesn't
like
annoy me.
Linhart. I thought you'd like him.
I mean, all he does is like sleep. I don't know anything else about him.
He's
to
a pretty
like
good
him.
character.
I'm certain he is. The only all of these characters are good except for Leonie. After you learn why they act the way they do,
Yeah.
because then it develops their character.
Yeah, I
and
hated
you empathize with them.
Caspar at first, but now I kind of like him.
Wait, who?
Caspar, the one with the blue hair.
Oh, the fist.
yeah,
brawler.
yeah.
The thing to me is that all of the Golden Deer, none of them really seem like annoying when I first saw them. They all seem cool, and they only became cooler to me. Whereas in the other house, I can spot some characters that just made me want to punch them in the face.
I was like, when I was first looking at the houses, I thought the Blue Lions were just all completely boring. But now that I'm actually playing it, I like quite a lot of them, a fair amount.
Yeah, I haven't
is weird.
played the Blue Line route yet, but like after finishing Golden Deer and it's like seeing some of them, I'm pretty interested in that.
Yeah, I think Felix
That
might
route.
be my favorite character. I recruited him on
Oh,
Black
Felix.
Eagle route.
Yeah, Felix is really awesome.
Yeah.
I want to see where the dynamic between Sylvain, Felix, Ingrid, and Dimitri goes.
Yeah, I'm curious
Since they
about
were
that.
all
It's
like
they have like
childhood
the shit
friends,
going.
you know.
God, I made Felix kill Ingrid on my Black Eagle route. That was tough.
The toughest thing for me was killing Fernandad von Eiger because
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
he was working for Edelgard, but the thing is, I was able to leave Dorothea alive because, she was on the other side of the map. I had to go out of my way to kill her, and honestly, it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So she's still breathing, but on the map that Fernandad was on, he was a commander, and I had to kill all of the commanders. So Fernandad just had to go. There's no way around it. Like,
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, I
He
had
is
to
legitimately
massacre,
so much better than Edelgard.
Yeah, I had to like massacre like all the Black Eagles besides the ones I recruited in Casper because he was just away. It was sad.
Yeah, it was tough
Like,
fighting all the deer people. I had to kill Hilda. That was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the feeling
She was
you
like the
did not
first
need-
one too.
Yeah.
I get the feeling you did not need to kill Hilda.
No, I did. She was like right in the way, and she had like
Ew,
loads of people around
Hilda.
her.
All you needed was a good divine.
She was
pulse
hard too.
to-
She like one shot one of my dudes.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, of course she
powerful.
did. She's a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah.
She
Thankfully, it
clears
let me
house.
spare Claude, which was nice.
Claude.
Yeah.
Wait, you can spare Claude?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Because you can't really do that in Golden Deer. You can't spare the other
The
guys.
commanders.
Yeah.
I mean, that's mainly because they both kind of suck ass. Like,
I mean,
No,
Claude was just
I-
kind of like, oh, I've lost anyway. It would just be worse if I die here, or whatever.
yeah,
I'm just
I mean,
gonna
yeah,
dip.
the other two, like the other two, they're like, look, they're serious about their shit. So
Yeah.
they
yeah,
kinda
when
have to die.
I say
I love
suck ass,
Dimitri's the
like,
best.
I mean, like, Dimitri's, like, just attacking anyone who's, like, between him and Edelgard. And Edelgard is, like, a bad person.
You
So
probably
it's
know
like,
more about Blue Lines than I do, because it was really biased. You didn't see any of Dimitri's stuff on my Black Eagles route.
see,
Yeah,
thing
we
is-
didn't-
I mean, we didn't really learn anything about Dimitri
until
on
before, he died.
Yeah, so essentially, we like talked to him for a few moments, and then he's like gone forever, and then suddenly, we come back, and he's like a murderous lunatic, and we don't understand why. He just is. So I think you're just supposed to like play the blue
Learn-
lines route
yeah, I
to
guess
figure
so.
out what happened to him.
I feel
Besides
like-
the fact that
I feel like the route I played is probably the one that gives the least information, because I don't know anything about the church or anything about Blue Lions or
Maybe.
Golden Deer. And I feel like the
I
other ones are
actually
a bit
got-
more broad.
I got spoiled on something that happens on the Black Eagles route, and I have to say you got pranked, bro.
On my route, the Edelgard one.
Yeah, they fucking pranked you.
Can you
Like, they
say it
told
without
you-
spoiling, or?
No, it's something Edelgard tells you that she thinks is true, but is actually wrong, and you only get to find out.
Oh,
You only get to find out the truth when you play the Golden Deer route, because that's where the
Wait,
truth is found.
really? That's
Wait,
weird.
is it the thing that has to do like near the end?
Yeah, because
Yes,
I remember
yes, it
that
does.
scene, and it was like not enough information. It
with,
kind of
like,
seemed weird.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
you got fucking pranked, bro.
Damn. Wait, so
Okay.
then how they would have had to weird.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about the things. Hopefully, I can
Like,
find out on Blue Line. Blue Line looks great.
Do you want me to tell you what he got pranked on, Kyle?
I think I know what it is. It's like
As long as you don't spoil me.
Do you
It's
know
the,
what the
I'm pretty
hero
sure I know
relics
what
are?
you're referring to.
what?
Do you know what the hero relics are?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Can,
not.
can you
Oh, I don't know.
say it?
Wait.
Say
I
it
don't-
aloud. Say exactly what they are.
I don't think I should. I don't want to be confirmed or denied here.
I'm
Okay,
not
just
going to
don't-
confirm or
No. Let's just ignore this for now. I don't want to be
Yeah,
accidentally
and like,
spoiled.
if people are watching this,
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
Okay, let's just steer clear.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to DM Kaio what it
Yeah.
was.
Post time skip Dimitri looks raw.
He really does.
Yeah, so powerful.
Yeah. That's probably
I
enough
can't
Fire
lie.
Emblem talk.
Yeah,
We're on 2 hours
That
10
is-
right now. It
that-
might be
that
time to wrap
is-
this up.
definitely.
Yeah, let's bring Atro back in here. We gotta do the outro after all. Welcome back.
Wow.
You
I don't-
DM me, AC?
I think we've
No, not
probably
yet, Kane.
pushed the limit on this cast here. We're at 2 hours 10 right now. I think that's the longest yet.
I'm surprised it lasts that long with how tired I am.
Yeah, we've been getting these episodes going longer because the last one was 2 hours, and that was the longest. Yeah, it's fun though. It's been chill.
Yeah.
Did you want to prepare the outro?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have anything else to talk about
Good night,
quickly?
folk.
I don't think we do. That's not the outro.
Well,
Pokemon
night.
Masters. Pokemon Masters is really fun and cool.
I've
Add
heard
me. I
that
posted my ID
Rick
in
was
Discord.
telling me that you couldn't do like some of the summons without actually paying money or some
Oh
shit.
yeah, that was kind of annoying. They had like a guaranteed high rarity one, but you could only use paid gems.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
which is-
really
what are you
lame.
guys
It looks
talking
lame,
about?
yeah.
Stupid gotcha
Pokemon
stuff.
Masters, the new
Yeah.
gacha that came out.
Anyway, I DM'd you, Kyle.
Yeah, I saw that. Damn.
But yeah, that's a fun game.
Yeah.
I've really been enjoying it so far.
Anyway, what game are you
I played
talking
it.
about? I was
Pokemon
DMing
Masters.
Pokemon
Kyle.
Masters, the new
The
Pokemon gacha game. It's really like
Oh.
in depth for a gacha game though. Like it has a decent plot.
Isn't
and, like,
Pokemon
loads of
just a
music
gacha
stuff.
game?
No.
Not like a gotcha game.
How is Pokemon a gacha game?
I mean, I don't like when I think gacha. I think collecting things.
Yeah, but like it's not like you're paying for stuff.
That's a little
rolling
bit
it,
basic.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, usually it's cards, but like Pokemon are like substitutes
Mario
for cards.
Odyssey, more like gotcha. Collectathons, am I right?
I mean, by that logic, Persona's a gacha too, because you collect the
Yeah,
personas.
'cause-
Is that really like? Is that?
I think you
Huh.
have a weird interpretation of the term
yeah,
gacha.
like
here.
Yeah,
like any
yeah.
RPG could be like
Pokemon
Nah.
certainly isn't a gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't-
that's a stretch.
As long as I never play Dokkan in my life, I'm perfectly happy the way I am.
I'm gonna go all fucking
Yeah.
in the Masters. I don't care if I end up spending money on that game.
You're
That
in it,
sounds
doing
like
it?
the worst.
I mean, I'm gonna hold out, but I'm just saying I'm not opposed to it.
Nice.
I'm ready.
I
to
feel
sell
like
my
I
soul
am
if needed.
opposed to this. I feel like you're just going to end up like
I am already a
salty about
slave
Crash.
to Pokemon, so it's kind
You're
of
just
too
going
late
to end up
already.
like salty like with Crash. You're just going to be like, oh, I wasted money on this game.
It's gonna be more money than that though.
Hell yeah. That's the spirit.
Oh man.
I love how Atro's promoting this.
Uh,
Like, use your mom's credit card to buy all of the things.
For sure.
don't think there's
I
anything
guess I
else
should-
to
Are you
talk
eating
about.
chips?
Oh no, I
Went
was
to
just straightening
Universal,
out my
that was
cashew
kinda fun.
bag.
Oh,
Did, like, some Simpsons
Universal's
shit,
fun
yeah.
place. And then Rick got
Some
the
rides.
wand.
Yeah, Rick got a wand and he was super happy about it. And we got this fucking Simpsons donut. That was like the
Yeah,
large one. That was really
bacon
nice.
one.
Oh, the bacon. Yeah, Rick wanted to get a
Yeah.
maple bacon one because he said it'd be really nice, and I hated the taste of that.
I did not want to go for that. It
Yeah.
just it did not look appealing.
It was
Did
odd.
you guys
for
see
sure.
that Simpsons clip of Donald Trump dancing?
Ugh,
That was
Well,
I think I did. Yeah.
that was actually disgusting. Why is The Simpsons not good?
no, they're just trying to like capitalize on all the shit going on.
You see that one
with
of
the
Lisa,
gravity.
and she was like,
She's like,
"How does it feel to
how
get
does it feel
gift
to get
memed?" Like,
memed, and
oh, it was
Oh,
so bad. Yeah. I hate it.
Wait, what?
Meme load
know.
or
Yeah,
yeah,
Lisa's
you-
like,
show.
teasing
know
Bart
why.
and like coughing around. She's like, "How does it feel to get pawned, memed, gift?"
What? What happened? Who? What?
The Simpsons quote, like actual
Oh.
scene.
Okay.
It was bad.
Yeah, they should just kill that show already.
Still making the money apparently.
Yeah,
And it's on Disney Plus.
Is it?
Ocean
Ugh.
Man.
yeah, it's moving.
Take-
Cause like Disney's like has Fox now, and like they're trying to money now. A lot of shit's gonna be on Disney Plus. Like, they have a bunch of shows and
Is
stuff.
that a paid
coming out.
service? That's a
Yes, it
subscription
is.
thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, talking about
Yeah.
shows. Have you guys watched The Boys?
I
No,
have not.
I'm kind
I've
of really
heard
curious about it.
I
Like-
saw a little.
Because everyone's saying it's like really cool and stuff, but I watched the trailer
Yeah.
and it seemed really
heard
like
good things.
unfunny. It just seemed
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
bad
Well,
humor,
apparently
I
the
don't
thing
know.
is, a lot of people did go into it thinking that it wasn't that going to be that great. Because apparently everyone just thought it was going to be bad, but it seems everyone was surprised. I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to check that out anyway.
Yeah, I'll probably see.
My thing
I-
about it
I don't watch
is
TV
that
shows
it's like
unless it's The Flash.
Flash. Oh yeah, season. Oh yeah, October. It's almost October. Almost time for more CW.
Really?
yeah,
Yes!
it's on season
Like,
6.
Let's
1
go!
I'm not gonna ask.
Oh, and the Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Wait, isn't Joker coming out in October too?
Yo!
Oh yeah, October 4th.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good movie. Have you seen
I'm
the reviews?
interested
It's like
in that
100%.
Yeah, like
I'm really
everyone has
interested in
been
that
saying
movie.
It's got
Like,
Joaquin
everyone's been
Phoenix,
saying
the boy.
10 out of 10. Like,
Yeah.
like everyone's been saying it's a 10
I'm
out
so
of 10.
ready.
I'm going to come back to the
The acting
podcast and
looks
tell you
great.
that the
The
game's fun.
cinematography looks great.
I'm
We're
going
probably
to tell you
talking
that
about
the
that next
movie
cast,
sucks
actually.
ass.
That movie.
Yeah,
That movie is gonna be the
So I guess
movie.
that's something we're all gonna go see.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, yeah, we kind of
I'm
all have to
probably-
go see it.
Yeah.
I might try to go like midnight release type thing.
But now that I think about it, it's gonna be the
Ooh.
last episode before I'm in dorms.
Nuts.
That would be weird. I wonder if like it will be normal. They'll be weirded out by me like recording a podcast or whatever.
Probably not in this day and age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Everyone's a
honestly.
Twitch streamer and
I
shit.
mean,
who
yeah, it could,
knows?
yeah.
Everyone's posting Fortnite videos.
I'm really curious to see what my roommates are gonna be like though. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, can you even? You're kind of stuck with them, right? You can't really just move.
For the first
Dorm,
year,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, you can request it, but that's kind of like you don't really.
Yeah, don't
wanna
you need
do
a
that.
formal
Is that-
complaint?
Yeah, something like that. It's not really worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be.
Well, let's hope
weird.
then, I guess.
Yeah. I'm hoping to bring my PC, but I don't know how much space I'm gonna have.
Maybe you should
Like
get
all this
like
desk stuff.
you should upgrade your PC.
I do need to. It's kind of pushing its limits with all this editing and streaming I'm doing nowadays.
Like, if
Like-
you're worried about space, maybe you could get like a smaller PC.
I'm
Maybe
not,
you
like,
should
it's
get a
more so, like,
gaming
having shit on my
laptop.
desk.
I
have
don't
a
know, gaming
laptop.
Laptops are expensive.
I don't really use it much though.
No,
Gaming
didn't like
laptops.
the fucking power cord like explode or
Oh yeah,
something?
yeah. I bought a new one though. Not that much. We should probably wrap
Yeah.
this up.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
We said it like 10 minutes
See-
ago.
okay, so I have this cool ending idea. It'd be like, I'd say something, and then I'd start
no,
singing.
I do it.
And then I'd
Mine.
start singing Ocean Man, and then
No,
that's
it's
when
mine.
Bean has to cut off to Ocean Man.
Actually, has to
No,
have the
it's
last
mine.
word in this podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's mine.
I'm going to fight for this.
You can try.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
alright
go on.
then. Take by the hand and leave me lamb.
God,
You
this is
understand? Ocean Man.
this is content.
Leave me by the hand.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, shit.
Please end the outro.
Good night, folk.
To
Let's
the
all get some
land.
good rest.
Couldn't even. I'm gonna turn you up because these guys are too fucking loud.
Just
Okay.
mute them.
No, you have to speak over them.
Exert your dominance over
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
Ocean Man, take me
Good
by
night,
the hand,
folk.
leave me to the
Have a good
land.
rest.
Now you understand?
Hello and welcome to.
You know what's funny?
How does this happen every time?
What is funny? What's the
Yeah, what's so
big
funny,
lie?
Sandy? You gotta tell us now.
Somebody's gonna find a way to interrupt me.
Oh, right, okay.
Hilarious.
Just go.
Well, there's a blooper.